Wix. Can you buy real life cars with in-game money?
Yeah.
The import cars with real life money?
Nah, watch. I'm gonna hit up Wix right now.
Because if you can, I'll probably switch to that.
I wonder if I can even message him. I wonder if he's one of those weird people.
Why the fuck is my face check still up? What?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Later.
I'm going to sleep.
Bro.
Later.
Night.
Oh yeah. All right. I mean, I sent him a message. All right, later, Chris. Gotta fix that again. Fuck my life. Oh my God, Coin. Why are you so big? Calm yourself. I don't even know who goes here.
Because by the announcements, Ethereal sounds like they might be adding some cool shit, but it also just might be nothing.
Y'all want to play Naruto so badly?
No. Well, we're live, so your hour has started, my boy.
On the clock.
So
Yo,
we here.
shout out to Naruto, Shinobi Strikers. I have a mad fun in that game. If you want to fuck with me, I got a Rasengan for any nigga.
Okay, that was aggressive.
I got those paper wings.
Yeah.
He's
He
cheating with
does.
those shits, bro.
Cheating as shit.
Cheese.
Cheating as fuck God.
Adding that not fuck up the cameras?
No, actually, it replaced Chris's camera, but at the same time, it actually took over your spot. I mean, it took over. Yeah. So now I'm like, I have to get you back.
I see how it is.
Nah, yeah, I'll put you back. You're back.
Fucked up.
Nah.
you don't
It's not
fuck
like
with
no.
me,
We're not. Welcome, boys and girls, to the Ingenious ones. Where I have my
Welcome.
where it's me, the sage, and the three fucktards that make my life angry.
I mean, apparently I'm not here, so.
Well, you are now. I fixed your camera officially, so now you are there. They see you.
Who the fuck you calling a fucktard?
Yeah, so I'm back in the pod, guys.
Nigga Smurf was like, yo, I don't give a fuck about all that. Who the fuck you calling a fucktard?
Don't be calling nobody no fucktard, nigga. Fuck.
Yo, shout out to
Funny, I
Shinobi.
used to be in a fucking group chat called the Fucktards.
Alright, that's your exception. You're the only fucktard there. Call Sam a fucktard. He's okay with it.
Ex-fucktard. I've reformed.
Sam is
Nah, I'm a
legit a
fucktard.
fucktard. That's mad funny.
How you a fucktard, bro?
You fucktarded for real?
He said you fucktarded.
Bro.
Oh man, I gotta love this fucking show, man. Every week, what's popping? Yo, everybody right now, go on your little fucking social medias and share our shit. You, people that are on this show, I'm talking to you.
Nah, fuck you.
Smurf, Coin, the white kid, I forget his name. Everybody.
That's alright, I didn't fuck with you anyways.
I didn't fuck with you anyways either. Samuel. Alright? You think you're all hot and crazy because you're nice in Shinobi Strikers? Fucking hate you, bro. You're next on my 1v1 list. And you can even use your little fucking wings. Alright?
Oh, you'll get smoked with the wings.
Nah, bro. On a 1v1 style, bro, I don't know. Actually,
Those wings.
yeah, I don't know. So Sam.
It's when it's more than one. It's when the wings are not effective.
Yeah, that's just really bad.
Can you
fucked.
fly too?
I just want everybody to understand that I played Smurf today on a 1v1, and I want everybody to know now that I fucked him up.
We fucked each other up.
That I fucked him up. All right.
All right, I fucked you up.
No, that's not what happened.
So
like,
what happened?
I fucked you up. I just said it. Like you're not listening.
I fucked you up.
How? How if I fucked you up?
Because I fucked you up.
No,
One eternity later.
it's impossible, bro. I beat the fuck up out of you, bro. Like anybody,
I beat the fuck
anybody
up.
wants to see that shit. Go on to
Where is it?
Patreon.com. Patreon.com/ingenious ones. All right, I'm plugging shit. All right,
Plug.
all right.
Tag it, link it. all
Every
that.
week I'm fucking
Detail.
niggas up at Shinobi Strikers now. Next pod is gonna be Sam. I'm gonna give him time to train.
Well, you gotta try again with me because you
Nah,
ain't
bro.
fuck nobody.
You
up.
want to give me time to train?
I'm gonna give Sam time to train. He's not there. None of these people here are ready for the Sage, boys and girls. It's just honesty. I'm being honest. If
You not remember what happened in that match?
if we're in an open space, Sam, I fucked you up. I fucked up everybody here except for Coin because he wasn't playing. But if he was there, I would have fucked him up. It's really simple.
Bro,
Like it's
you
like
fucked me up when you jumped me.
I'm saying like everybody kind of was in a fight. Like it's like the only match, nigga. The last match, bro. Like you can't really even say nothing because I didn't fight you, nigga. You was fighting Jess, probably smoking the fuck out of Jess back to
no,
back.
but the fight that we just did right now before we got on this pod, I fucked you up.
Yes, yes, you did. You
I
did.
bet. That's it. That's
You did
all.
fuck me up.
That's all I want to
You
say.
fucked me up.
You heard that, everybody? You heard that? Yo, Coin, clip that shit. You hear me?
Clip it.
Right now. What time is it? We're at the 6-minute 39-second mark. Clip that shit.
Find it.
And we're gonna put that shit on, and the caption's gonna say, "Smurf admits that he is Sage's son." That's
Oh,
literally
no,
what
you
it
can't
is.
We're not gonna go that far.
You can't do that.
That's literally what
Why
it
you gotta
is.
be so extra,
Bro, that's
can't do
literally,
that, nigga.
bro. Honestly, bro, I want to play you again.
I do, nigga. It wasn't a real match, nigga. You fucked me up, yes, nigga. But was the bots there fucking me up, helping? Yes, they was there fucking me up, nigga. And at one point, nigga, you came in a couple of times. You just came in and washed me after they fucked me up. I had no health. Like, what are you saying, bro?
I'm hearing a lot of
We needed
excuses.
to-
You
we
did
need to go
that
ahead
the
and
last
go.
match that I played with you, bro. That's all you did to me.
Who, me?
No, Eli.
Oh.
That's all Eli
I'm gonna
was
say
doing.
me and you had our fair one, nigga. It wasn't nothing like me and Eli's fight. Me and
I'm not
Eli's
gonna
fight
lie.
was
I'm not gonna lie,
good.
stream. Stream, I'm hearing a lot of excuses. All right,
Yeah,
guys?
so let's do it again.
All
Let's
right.
do it again.
We are actually after this stream, guys. I'm gonna switch over after dark because I know none of these motherfuckers are going to sleep. After dark, I mean maybe Coin because Coin has to work, but after
I'll stay up
dark,
a little bit.
I'm gonna go on my Sageway Gaming. Shout out to twitch.tv/Sageway Gaming. Sam's gonna hop on his Twitch. Shout out to Sam's Twitch. Twitch.tv/that_.
That trash. It's that trash panda gaming. It's that underscore trash panda gaming.
That underscore
Fuck it now.
trash panda gaming. And Coin's gonna not go on any of his shit because he doesn't have any really digital footprints because he's trying to stay away from the man and the feds because he's a conspiracy theorist. And Smurf, if he wants to revitalize his YKTV thing, he's gonna get up on his shit on youtube.com/YKTV Smurf. And
I also have the same thing for my Twitch.
and twitch.tv/YKTV Smurf. And I'm gonna give Smurf the fair one again. And I'm gonna smoke the fuck up out of him. All right.
Let's see that.
And
And
here's
then-
what we can do. The other people that are in the match, we can have me and Coin be in the match, and what we'll do is we'll keep the AI off you.
Yo, let's go,
You know,
bro.
so you
So
know
you
what
guys
that
can
means?
actually have a fair one.
So you know what that means, Smurf?
No complaint.
You know what? Actually, we should do a little fight club thing. We should just do pickups. Me and you start off. Whoever dies, Sam and Coin figure it out. The next nigga comes
Gauntlet
in,
style.
and then I start helping Sam keep everybody away, and then whoever wins out of that.
That's lit.
All right.
That's lit.
Yo, honestly, I want to stop this pod
lit.
right now and just do that. Honestly, fuck our business, fuck our dreams. Let's just do that
Alright,
right
so
now.
moving on, One Piece.
Oh my God, One Piece is still on break, boys and girls. I know you guys are asking, yo, Why are you not talking about One Piece? There's nothing to talk about One Piece. I'm not doing what Tekking does. I'm not doing what For Neverwinter has been doing. That they just do like little law facts or shark facts or dragon facts, which isn't really facts because they're not factual things. But I guess, like it's just weird. And
I
I'm
don't
not
think any of those things in that show are factual things because it's a cartoon.
Shut up, Coin. You haven't watched enough episodes to
No,
criticize.
I think Luffy's Gum Fruit is real.
Gum Fruit is hella real. Like, this is we're just still on hiatus. The last chapter that we saw, there was still that last admiral coming out, getting ready to smoke the Straw Hat Pirates. And, is that I was using air quotes for all the audio listeners, even though we don't have any audio listeners because we're not signed up to Spotify yet because we suck. But, but even though he's not going to fuck up Luffy, and we know that he's probably going to die. I actually don't know why the hell he's there. I feel like Oda did that out of, craziness. Like, he was so tired. He was like, oh, my God, it's a vacation. I'm just going to add the Admiral. And they were like, for what? And he was like, I don't know.
Honestly, he could just be, just another stepping stone for Luffy.
Well, what?
Technically, all right. Yeah, he smoked an Emperor of the Sea, but he's never really had no real beef or smoked any of the admirals. He never did. Which admiral he smoked? They all toyed with the nigga.
Bro, honestly, it's kind of like, I don't know. At the same time,
If you haven't seen him fight an admiral,
he fucked up Kaido, bro. He fucked up the
Yeah,
strongest
he
creature
definitely
in
did.
the world, bro.
Yeah, but nigga, when everybody, doesn't matter what Luffy been through, who he fucked up, nigga, when you look at him at face value, nigga, he just a silly looking person. This nigga not about to fuck me up. It's
yeah,
no
but
way.
also think he also now has Gear 5. He can awaken his Devil Fruit.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy's thinking, but he's definitely gonna get his ass beat. And then Luffy's bounty's gonna go up. He's like, oh shit, Luffy took down that's his first admiral right now.
Wait, wouldn't the admiral not fight him because he's an emperor?
Why?
I thought the admirals didn't fuck with the emperors.
I don't know. The admiral's just the government. The Emperor of the Seas is technically just a term that just means that the world government can't control you, and there's really nothing that we can really do about you. You're basically untouchable, unless we figure out a way how to touch you. And
So it's not like how the
Juice isn't
Seven
worth the
Warlords
squeeze.
work.
it's kind of like you become your own fucking king.
Yeah, it's not like how the Seven Warlords.
Hell no. Emperors of the Sea rule. Not like you see Doflamingo runs that one little island, right? Emperors,
Well, yeah, I know. The Whitebeard had so much influence.
but they're all like that. They own islands and islands, and it's connected to their it's countries. It's not just one country; it's countries that are devoted and have laws and and in each emperor you're gonna see how the worlds are so different. I really thought. When right now, Sam, you're at Dressrosa. I really thought when I was at Dressrosa, that's really the best world in the new world coming in, because it gives you everything. You get a taste of what the new worlds are really like. How different each scenario is, convoluted with different species, peace.
Yeah, there's fucking toys.
Peace is the big theme in all these countries, trying to make peace, and everybody has their own type of peace, and it's all a big thing. But and Dressrosa really shows that in a small, tiny scale. That when you get to the warlord worlds, it's oh shit, this shit is different. Damn. It's and they even think, oh yeah, we're just gonna do this, we're gonna sneak in here, and then we're gonna be good. And it's nah, nigga, we peeped you all the way over there, actually, at country number 1, and we just been tracking you, taking data, doing all this stuff. It's lucrative, it's great, because at the end of the time, it's a pirate country. It's not world government. They're not nice guys. They're not, they're fucking pirates, so they'll do dirty shit too. And so it's the power of a government, but the notorious the notoriety of a pirate. It's like it's like the ultimate weapon. That's what the Emperors of the Sea really just basically means. And it's like, holy fuck. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm trying to tell Smurf, like, defeating Kaido, right, and Big Mom, like the two last warlords of the sea from the old generation, are now dead. Both wasn't old. Big Mom is ugly, but she's not old. You know, Kaido's not old. He's prime. He's in prime condition. You know, he's just suicidal. And Luffy killed him, or whatever. He's supposedly dead now. So, if Luffy killed him, whoever this green grass root guy, like, it's just like, I don't care who that guy is. He has the flower fruit. Like, that's real cute. Like, I don't see what flower is strong enough to stop Luffy's punches. Like, I don't know what you got. This nigga broke through the arc, which is made from the Atom wood, which is the strongest wood. So unless you could grow,
what plant-based protein powder are you gonna have for fucking Luffy?
Yeah, like, yo, like what are you gonna do? Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, something, I don't know. It's just
like deadass. He deadass broke wood that wasn't even like can survive battleship blasts.
I'm saying, bro.
He was punching the fuck out of that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when that wood was made, it wasn't made from the bark that falls off the atom tree, like how pirates make it now. Nah, nigga, niggas were taking atom trees, nigga, at that time and making things that is made from the atom tree, and Luffy broke that shit. And he wasn't even Gear 4, so we really know. He could have really, really, really demolished the fuck out of that shit if he really wanted to. Like, Gear 4 Luffy and Fishman Island, oh my god, he would have been too... Like, you really understand, like, until, like, right now, Sam, when he fights Doflamingo, you go, wow, all this time you really wasn't really even trying, huh? Like, you was really having fun. Like, everything that was a crisis, it really wasn't, bro. Because nigga never went to this. Like, everything from this is what he is, like, he doesn't do training. He hasn't trained. This is what he learned from the time skip, from Dressrosa to back.
Yeah, Luffy trains in battle.
Yeah, after this, then he starts training in battle, and everything starts, like, he gets the Zenkai boosts, like in Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's very Dragon Ball Z, like
everything he learned or needed to,
like,
he learned from the 2-year time skip.
It's very Saiyan like, you know, like he learns in battle. Like, it's so funny. Like, I'm actually watching Dragon Ball Super, right? Because I bought it on Google Play. I bought the last 2 seasons, and I'm watching the Tournament of Powers. I'm at that part where Goku just did Ultra Instinct for the second time against Kefla. And Vegeta's there, and he's, like, standing mad still. And that superhero guy from that other universe, he's like, Vegeta, I have come to defeat you, you evil scum. And then he's like, I'm in battle rage mode. Battle rage mode? My power is times 300. And he's, like, charging up, and Vegeta just closes his eyes, and he's saying, like, you know, like, maybe I have to go to Ultra Instinct. Like, I have to relax my mind. I let my muscles do the talking, and he's just getting punched. And as he's getting punched, I'm like, oh my god, he's trying to learn observation hockey, just like Luffy when he fought Katakuri. I'm like, nah, that's observation hockey, Vegeta. That's not Ultra Instinct. That's observation hockey.
Universe.
Wrong. Just, all right, whatever. You figured it out. He's not like, he's like, fuck this. And he punches the dude, and the dude flies out, and it's mad funny. And I'm just laughing because I'm like, oh my god, like, I wonder if this is that. Like, I wonder if that's what Toriyama intended it to be like. You know, like, because that was happening around the same exact time.
And I mean, it could just be like Vegeta's character too. Like, he found a different way to go Super Saiyan than the traditional route. You know, he didn't lose anybody, get mad or anything. He just literally was about to die, and he started crying and became Super Saiyan.
Well, that's the thing. It's intense. It's intense emotions. So to be
Right.
theoretical, you can turn Super Saiyan while having enough intense sex.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he found his own way of doing it through just sheer will, and he was probably just thinking the same thing in that moment. It's just I think that's just a character
And
trait. He's
it's
like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna find a way to do this."
and it's crazy now, like where I'm at now, and Vegeta's has Ultra Ego, where that's like pure destroyer key that he's made. And it's so wild how like he says it here in the Bad Tournament of Powers. He's like, hey, like I'm gonna find my own way and I'll make my own thing. And it's like, oh shit, bro, you really made your own fucking thing. Like this nigga really made a Vegeta power up.
Yeah.
Like this nigga has a power up that it runs on pure ego. Like in his drive. So if you hit him, if you give him damage, it makes him more stronger. Because it fuels him more angrily. Like it hits that Saiyan. Like he put his Saiyan instinct into full rage. Where he's like, yo, when I get hit, I'm offended or anything. I
I get it. Like this is what I want. Basically.
Yeah, and it just maximizes my power.
Nothing will stop me.
So
get you one.
Yeah, like he's literally
get you one.
He's literally fighting people, and people are fucking him up, and he's getting up. And usually like in the show Dragon Ball Z, when he gets fucked up, he's like, and it's like, I remember like with Boo, right? Boo fucked him up, and then Vegeta got up, and he was just like, yo, what the fuck you think is funny? And then Boo stepped back, like, oh shit, this thing is kind of scary. We now see what Boo saw in the manga. Like, oh shit, this is probably what the fuck this nigga saw. Because now this nigga gets fucked up, and he's smiling. He's like, yeah, I like this shit. He's like, let's fucking go, And he
made Majin Buu have pupils.
Yeah, like it's like insane. Like it's like his Saiyan pride. Literally, that's literally what I call it. Like it's a Saiyan pride transformation. Like it's so insane, bro. Like like One Piece is One Piece. I feel like I was trying not to talk about One Piece, and I ended up having this whole thing about fucking One Piece. And it's wild.
We digress.
Yeah. On top of all that, man, shout out to Shinobi fucking Strikers, man. The game that we've been heavy on that shit, boys. Like we've been
fun, dude.
We've been literally like we stopped playing Fortnite. Like I gotta get back in there. I paid for it.
Bro.
I know. I bought the season pass.
I did it.
Nah, I also like Fortnite. So
I completed.
yeah, and me and Sam could beat that shit really fast. So
Bro, I just started playing Doom recently.
a word.
Shout out to Jess for buying that for me.
Shout out to Justic.
Shout out to Jays.
Bro, Doom is so much fun. The combat mechanic, it just rewards you for being fast paced.
Oh
Like
my
it's
god.
so much fun.
The weapon system really simple.
Yeah,
Like the
it's
old Doom game?
simple. Yeah, like you just get your basic weapons, then you get like a charge up ability for each one. Then you can just scroll between them, but also you get all of the different glory kills, and I love the glory kill system because every which way you look in position you are with them is a different animation for the glory kills. For every monster, it's so cool.
Yo, Doom is the shit, bro. You're playing like the old one, right? Like it's basically.
I'm playing 2016 one.
Yeah.
Oh,
The fire one.
I
mean,
new ones.
in the N6.
It is basically just an updated version,
I
right?
do love the old ones. I have those ones too, which I'm going back and playing them too. But I want to play Doom and Doom Eternal.
Nah, man, the new Dooms are cool too. Like I love Doom. Like I remember that was like really like my first person shooter I really played, and it was really like wow, like, and they say to me it was like a different thing. Like I was a church boy, like I didn't really know that there was a shooting game at all besides 007 GoldenEye.
Yo, that's my first shooting game.
Yo,
That game is like different because like I played with my brothers and like I wasn't really good at it, and it was like you had the golden gun, you was brolic.
That one
But,
motherfucker play Odd Job.
Yeah.
Yeah, Odd Job. He's shorter than everybody, so
It's like
by the time you could squat down and stop to shoot him, you're already dead.
And the N64 aiming was.
bro, shit. You know,
Oh,
like
man.
it was just like Doom was just like something different. I don't know. It was something I never thought of. It was like Super Mario and GoldenEye, and they made a baby, and it was Doom, and it was like holy shit, like this shit is great.
I don't know how you get Super Mario out of that, but
Me
okay.
neither.
Honestly,
It's like, you know,
there's
like-
no real parkour in the.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, but like this, just the like you know how like GoldenEye was like very like just competitive only, like it was just binary competitive, and then Mario gave it that 3D aspect of a shooting game. That's what I was really saying. Like it was like a 3D shooting game, like how Mario was a platform game, and then they made it into a 3D platform game, which was like
64.
yeah. It was like holy shit. It was like the same thing. Like Doom took shooters into like that new realm. Like oh shit, we can do shooters like this. This is amazing. Like what the fuck? And like
I
at
think
least that's
I
what
know
meant.
where you're trying to go, but I don't think we can still let you get that one off.
No, all right, whatever. Fuck yeah. I love Doom. All right, that's all I want. That's all I wanted to say. By the way,
But also, by the way, 007 GoldenEye, you know you can play it on Steam. Yeah, it's called GoldenEye Source nowadays, and they just have the multiplayer, and you can play that shit. It's so much fun.
yeah, we should
Sounds
all
like
we should all do that
content.
on this. Yeah, that's definitely a content. By the way, rest in peace to Kazuki Takahashi. That is the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh. Dude died.
Rest in peace.
on
Found
my-
him
R.I.P.
almost 1,000 feet offshore. He had a snorkel mask on. They said he might have been dead for like 2 days. That sucks, man.
Damn,
He
bro.
died on my birthday. Pretty sad.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I actually had some stuff I wanted to say about that too. Obviously, rest in peace.
Yes, he sold
But I mean-
cardboard.
Yeah, he was a cardboard dealer, man. Like I said, we were joking off air. I told Sage he was the #1 cardboard dealer. Don't disrespect this man. And he's like, "What? Really? He did? He dealt cardboard?" I was like, "Yu-Gi-Oh cards." But yeah, man, I was just looking up the numbers too, and I was comparing it to Pokemon because obviously Pokemon's Nintendo. It's going to be the biggest thing. They had the video games behind it first, then they made the trading cards. Pokemon sold, as of 2022, 43.2 billion cards worldwide. As of 2021, Yu-Gi-Oh sold 35 billion. I mean, this is a card game that was trying to rely on the anime as well to sell the cards, and it fucking worked, dude. Like this dude, like, I want to give him compliments, but at the same time, it's like almost like giving like a drug kingpin compliments, because that cracked feeling that you had just pulling packs of just useless cardboard things, just getting a shiny one, dude. It was so
Addictive,
it was
bro.
so addicting, bro. As a kid, I remember being like, you mow a lawn or something, you get like $10-20 or something, you go buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like immediately, and that money's just gone. Like, it's such an integral part of
But
I
did
think,
it
a lot
make
of
you
our
happy?
childhood. No. In the long run, no, obviously. But
What?
I think playing the game with friends made me happy.
Yeah,
Not
but
just
you had to buy
collecting the
the
cards. I thought that's what you meant with just having the cards.
Nah.
But yeah, I mean,
Having
like I
cards
said,
is boring as fuck.
everybody took their cards to fucking school or daycare. Everybody got them stolen once or twice. Like, we all have all these, like, just Yu-Gi-Oh was such an important part of our childhood, like, at one point or another, and it just sucks to see this dude go, man. 60 years old, like, to me, that's just too young. But yeah, rest in peace. This card game was, like I said, it's so important for all of our childhoods. It's so fun too. Like I was telling, I told Sam a story the other day.
Scroll between them, but also you get all the different.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to do a job.
You're good. You remember the God cards when they first came out?
Yeah.
And they were like for 3 pieces of cardboard. I remember looking this up when I was a kid, like first, stages of getting on the internet. It was $100 for 3 cards. And I remember I would ask my mom for that. She's like, "Fuck no, I'm not paying $100 for 3 pieces of cardboard." So they used to have this old a magazine called Beckett Yu-Gi-Oh, and in there they would have like pictures of the cards. They wouldn't be actual size, but I cut out the God card pictures and glued it onto a card, and it was way too small. So I cut the edges off of the shitty card that I glued it on. And I was telling Sam the story. I put it in my deck, and it wasn't even the same size. It didn't even look like it belonged. And I dueled our good friend Brick, which actually today was his birthday as well. Happy birthday, Brick. But I dueled him for a Pokemon Silver game, and I used a fake God card and won the duel that way. And I never told him that it was fake until we lived together. And I told him that, and he was like, "What? For real? You motherfucker!" And I brought out the Pokemon Silver and gave it back to him. So it's just like shit like that Yu-Gi-Oh created some sort of really happy memory and moment in my life. So yeah, rest in peace, Kazuki Takahashi.
Yo, she wants some love. What are you acting like
Yo,
that?
my fault, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
Give
god.
your cat some love, bro.
Bro, give my cat some love all the time. I said, Mama, you wanna be in the pod? That's just what it is. All right.
She wants the attention, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking pussy.
Bro, I remember, bro. I can't remember how many
Literally.
Yu-Gi-Oh duels I used to be in as a kid. Elementary school, middle school. Just carry my shit. And like I remember, I got this book bag, and I had this little pocket for like glasses. I don't know. My thing for it was a dual pocket. And it fit. It was like a little nice little sleeve thing, you know? This, my backpack and just fucking go. And I had my little mat. I was always big on the mats, alright? Like I always bought the boxes so I can get the mats. Like I didn't just like I was like, nah, I want everything. Like I want to get like different styles, you know? Like I'm even like that in the virtual games too. Like I match shit out. Like I like that stuff. I remember I used to be all set up and stuff. I remember one time I dueled this older kid. Like he was like real old. And I was like, hey man, you want to duel? Like, you know, living out my duel dream, right? Like, get your game on. Dun, 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 dun. Right? And I dueled him, and I had a hero deck. I had a great hero deck. I had mask heroes, all that shit. And he was like, all right, let's fucking duel. And that should have been my first thing to realize, like, maybe he's not part of the anime. Maybe he's part of the X-rated adult stuff. And I was like, all right.
X-rated.
And we're dueling, and we duel, like, you know, in the Bronx, they had like these little chess tables that was made from the earth. Right? It's the same color as the concrete, and it's just made from it, all right? And you can play
like that Pixar short where the two old dudes are playing chess in the park. Yeah,
it's like that type of thing, bro. And so we dueled there. I took out my mat. He was like, "Oh, it's a pretty cool mat." I was like, "Thanks." You know, it's a Kaiba. It's a Kaiba master deck. He was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Yeah." And I had my deck, my heroes. He's like, "Oh, you got heroes?" And I'm flaunting as I'm fucking them up. I'm like, "Yeah, too bad." And I'm like, "Here comes my favorite hero, haha, the fucking Neos." And then like, "Yeah, buddy." And then I was like, "Oh, you think you're gonna attack? You're not." You know, like I'm being mad sassy, and he's just like, you know, mad quiet, letting me talk, and I beat him. He's like, all right. And then I'm like, yo, what do you gotta say now, bud? He goes, give me all your fucking shit, or I'll fuck you up. And guess what?
I'm sorry.
I gave him all my shit, easy. I was like, oh, sure, not a problem. I was like, I had a great time. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm just very competitive. I don't know why you would think. I remember I went home and my mom was like, yo, where's all your shit? I was like, I lost my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, Mom. And she was like, you fucking lost it? She goes, you lost all of it? How the fuck could you have lost all of it? Of course I didn't want to tell her, like, yo, I played a dude in Yu-Gi-Oh. And this nigga
got fucking robbed.
This nigga was a rare car hunter.
This nigga 1090 my shit out.
Nigga was a rare car hunter and shit. Like
a rare hunter. That's what
he was a rare hunter. Like I didn't know. Like I didn't know he was a rare hunter, Mom. Like I had no Had nothing, bro. I tried to take
He
that.
pulled out a Millennium item. I got scared.
I had to take that L. You feel me? Like, damn, you got this. You right? And I lost it, and she was so mad, and like I had to save up my own money to get my own deck. And then I never got another deck. Actually, except for virtually. Now I play with a 6 Samurai deck, which I will buy eventually.
Nobody would never rob you for that, bro.
Nah,
Unless you get banned.
Everybody would rob me for that deck, bro. You crazy, bro? That deck is wild hot, bro. That deck is a tournament entry deck. Like, my deck is a tournament entry deck. I don't think I could win a tournament, but I could definitely enter the tournament on my deck alone. Sam's deck is a tournament entry deck. Coin's deck.
No. Absolutely not. It's not a tournament deck.
I just laugh all the time when like
Nick's
I
the
heard,
coin deck.
bro. I just laugh.
I know where he's going already.
I laugh all the time I hear about Coin's deck. It makes me funny because I really heard this man big up his deck. He's like, I got my COVID check. I'll put some money in it. He's like, I built this deck. He's like, I built this deck. And to me, that meant, oh, this is a pretty good deck. When you be like, I built this sword. I built this sword. You don't think it's gonna be like, can it chop down a fish? Nope. You don't expect the blacksmith to say that afterwards. You expect it to be like, yeah, this is brolic, nigga, handcrafted, made.
It's more like, hey, this
wood
this
right
sword,
here. Nope.
Yeah,
this sword's really fun to play around with, but if I get in a fight with this sword, I'm fucked.
It's like, the actual thing that the sword is
like
for.
Metal
It's just a pretty.
bat. If anything.
It's like, it's honestly not even a sword. It's like, I don't know why I call it that.
Use your deck on Master Duels?
Yeah, all the time. Like, I've gotten up to like gold 1 with it. I mean, it can do work if the opponent, like I said, I built this deck playing non-competitive, and then I started playing competitive with it, and I was like, oh fuck, this is just fun to fuck around with.
Wait, is it the deck I faced?
Yeah. The
Like,
one,
yeah, like,
only
you
one
know when
comp
you have those
copy.
moments when you play in a competitive game that you play a lot, so you go on random with your friend that don't play it a lot, so or you pick a whack ass character on purpose.
Nah.
You have that kind of deck.
It just.
That's
Whack.
your deck.
All right, let's put some respect
He
on
sold.
it a little
He
bit.
sold
all right?
me a dream. He sold me a dream. All right, I was very excited, and then I faced his deck.
So how many times you beat Eli with your deck?
Never.
Once. I did beat you once.
I'll give him that. I don't remember, but I'll believe him.
Sam,
I know
you
Coin
beat-
would never lie.
Damn, you and Quinn helped you?
I don't know.
I don't think he's.
Usually he got Chaos Max Dragon out and I'm fucked. But
Yeah.
He's
hey,
He's like,
It's
well, I
only
remember.
what I dropped to kill Eli is what I dropped to kill Coin.
but I mean, it's just a fun game. Like it's like they took chess and made it fun.
Exactly.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what it
definitely.
was.
I'm not saying the game is not fun. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
what you gonna do about that whack ass deck you got? You gonna let these things keep beating you, bro?
Yeah. Shut the fuck
Bro,
up.
that's what I'm
son.
saying.
You don't even
bro,
play the
like,
game, bro. Don't talk shit and not
That's
play
what
the
I'm
game.
saying, bro. Like he's mad content on that deck. Like he
Nah,
loves
he
it.
said I don't.
It's fun to use. It's like I told them. It's like I'm creating highlight reels with these
Bro,
combos.
I feel like
But they don't work a lot. It's like Conor McGregor in the UFC. It's like he hasn't won a fight. He's
Yo,
like won
bro,
one of
I'm
his
not gonna
last
hold
5
you.
fights.
Oh, don't
But
compare.
everybody's
Please.
like, oh shit, look at this.
Please.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Please
You
don't
gotta have
compare
to
your
come in here
deck.
a little bit more competitive because
please
we're
don't.
gonna beat your ass in Naruto. This is it.
Please don't compare your deck to Conor McGregor, okay? That guy has worked really hard in his career. Your deck is not that great, all right? Listen,
So yeah,
bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you, Kazuki Takahashi, for everything you've done.
Bro,
Rest
just-
in peace.
Just fix it. Make it competitive. Like,
I'm working on another competitive cyber deck. All right.
I'll bet. So you want to do me after this?
No, it's not ready.
All right, man.
Yo,
I'll wait for you.
I can't wait.
Nigga said I can't
I'm
wait.
gonna watch. I'm gonna stream the. I'm gonna. Y'all gonna have to stream it so I can watch. I don't even. I'm gonna just sit there and be like, yo, I don't know. I don't really understand. What's
Nah,
going on.
when I'm letting y'all know
I don't understand what's
if
going
we're
on.
all gonna be in this and do this, when I'm not fighting, I'm commentating. Cause it looks really cool watching other people fight from like the bystanders. It's like, oh, look at this. It looks like, and then you can't really hear us. And like if
Right there when somebody about to jump in, like, hey, where you going, bitch?
yeah, like, yo, where the fuck you going, nigga? Fuck out of here, nigga. It's a 1v1, nigga. Mind your fucking
Like,
business.
yo, fuck out of here, bro.
I'm telling you, this shit's about to be crazy, man. I know we could probably get like 1 or 2 games out of Coin, and I know he's gonna go back to being an adult. Nah, I hear you, bro. I'm in the apartment hunting place myself, bro. I come to realize looking for an apartment sucks. Well, that's not nerd shit, so we'll save that for after dark. But you know, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say his name again.
I got good tips and tricks for you, bro. Apartment hunting, you heard? Had to do it.
All right, save that for after.
We can save that
After
for
what?
after, but for now, we can talk about d8superstore.com and how everybody here needs to click the link in the description or in the comments if you're watching live, if it's there, and go to d8superstore.com, get you a little bit of a discount. They've got cannabis products that are completely legal, can be shipped, I believe, nationwide, maybe even world. No, I would say just nationwide to be safe. But I mean, they've got almost 500 verified reviews for almost 5 stars total on an average. They got vapes, edibles. If you just want something just for relief and you don't want to hide, go the CBD route. If you want to get something more euphoric, go the HHC route. Like I said, variety of products. If you don't like smoking, they have edibles. If you do like smoking, maybe you like something a little stronger, they have concentrates even now. They got dabs. It's pretty amazing what we're doing right now in the cannabis industry on the legal end. Just through the loophole of, if you want to do a little bit of research too, the 2018 Farm Bill. That's what, as long as everything's hemp derived, it's completely legal. Now, one disclaimer that I haven't made on any one of these ad reads that I do want to make is anything Delta 8, HHC, anything on the THC realm that's technically legal will still flag on a drug test. So be careful if you do have to take one for work. But yeah, like I said, they have CBD isolates. Isolate would be the word if you're looking to get some relief if you do have a drug test. If you don't and you want to just get some good smoke, I mean, like I said, hit up the HHC and the Delta 8. That's d8superstore.com. Hit the link in the description, and we'll get some kickback. We'll get a kickback from that. You'll get some kickback, and then everybody will be happy.
That's Coin's thing. You get a kickback. We get a kickback. Everyone's happy.
Or we get a kickback. You get some kickback, and everybody's happy.
What does that mean? You get some kickback.
Hey, you just get some relaxation.
You get a kickback. You get to kickback.
We get money kicked back to us, and then they get some kickback.
Gotcha. I like that.
I never understood that either.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I was white. I'm surprised Cavern understood it. I'm surprised Cavern actually paid attention to that. Like, I mean,
I've heard it numerous times.
I know he be popping up anytime, right? We be talking about some shit. Like Cavern be like, "Yo, my feet hurt." Yeah, you know where else that doesn't hurt? D8 Superstore. Going on that website, man. You could be great, man. It's paying less.
Nah, bro, his back hurts. 2 weeks ago.
Like, yo, oh man, yo. Also, shout out to Chris. Chris, I don't know if you're watching this, but I fucked you up, Chris. All right, I beat your fucking ass, Chris. All
Sure,
right,
leave Chris alone. Everybody here beat Chris' ass.
Exactly.
This is a healer, bro.
He's a healer.
Nah, deadass. I don't know.
He's not even a battle healer.
Nah, deadass, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought
He's
he
one
was.
of
Once
them
my son
games.
get nice at this, he gonna be ass.
Nah, who's?
I'm waiting for it.
Who's? I'm Goku.
Bro, no,
Relax.
trust me,
Relax,
Chris.
Vegeta. He's gonna beat your ass. All right.
Chris
He's about to
be
be mine.
Everybody
training with
beats
watching
your ass.
videos and shit, bro.
Nah, yeah, that's yo, bro. I promise you, Sam. Listen to me. I promise you, on my dead daughter, Chris is gonna fuck up Smurf. All right, I promise you. But me, nah, I'm Goku. He said it.
He can
Smurf
fuck
said it.
you up, bro.
I'm
Smurf
gonna
said
fuck
it.
you up
Bro, Smurf, stop. I already gave you the hands, bro. What happened?
No, you didn't, nigga.
Stop.
You gave me the hands with bots.
Oh, here we go. It's always an excuse with you. You know that?
Don't worry, bro. We doing this.
What's it gonna be now? Your controller? Oh my keyboard's not working. Oh,
Like, you know what? I'm really gonna be honest. Like, I want to step in and try to instigate, but I don't have to. Like, I want to be like, personally, I wouldn't let someone
Like,
talk
yo,
to me like that.
he
But
told-
it's like it doesn't need to. It's just
me.
back and forth.
Smurf told me, look. Let me tell you how crazy it got. Right? I go, yo, I'm Goku, you're Vegeta. Right? I Daffy Duck his ass. Right? I go, I'm Goku, you're Vegeta.
Nigga got me.
Nigga goes, well, how
You gotta
come-
stop calling me Vegeta, though.
You are
Right
Vegeta,
now.
bro. First of all, you claimed it.
You call no. You call me. You said we're Goku and Vegeta, and at that point, I didn't realize. Like, nigga, I got a choice. If you want to be Goku, just say that. But I'm not Goku and Vegeta because Vegeta's always been below Goku, and that's not the tier level here.
We want to be Goku.
Yeah. Fucking Goku.
Nigga, fuck out of here.
Goku Broly, nigga. Talk to me nice.
Oh my God! Stop! You're not Broly. You're not.
Too strong.
You know what, bro?
You know what? He's
I'm
like
gonna give
this.
you these hands.
He's
I'm
like
gonna
this
give
in
you these hands.
Fortnite too. I swear to God.
I'm gonna give you these hands, and that's gonna be it. You heard?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like a mix of
Yo,
Naruto,
he's
Sasuke,
like,
Kakashi,
Sam,
Madara,
am I not wrong?
Hashirama.
He's not like this in Fortnite. He'd be like,
You know
yo,
what, bro?
fuck
I'm
outta
gonna be
here.
even
I'm
more
Rambo.
top.
I'm
Bro.
John
I'm gonna
Wick.
beat your ass with my healer.
Why are you doing this to yourself? Why do you have to put a Kenpachi restriction on you when nobody asks you?
Watch, bro. Watch.
All right.
Watch. What?
Because, bro, if he destroys you with the healer, you gotta hold that.
Nah, I promise you, I will hold that. I will claim I'm Vegeta, and he's Goku. First of all, I told him I'll be Vegeta. And I was like, yo, I'll be Vegeta. Vegeta's mad cool. And he said, nah, I'll be him. Fuck out of here. You can't be him. I'm like,
Come through, bro. I'm gonna beat your ass with my healer, and then after that, just humble yourself. All right?
Alright, bro, we've been talking
So this will
about
be
Dragon
on
Ball.
Twitch TV /Sageway Gaming and Twitch TV /that_Trash Panda Gaming after the stream.
everybody here, Sageway, right? Sageway. Everybody here, listen to me, young motherfuckers. I gotta go watch Thor, all right? Now, I have my secret pipeline to China if y'all want to go see that. We can go. I could talk to my friend. Jin. Smurf, what's your whack ass character's name?
Suck my dick.
What are you talking about? Shinkage?
Yeah, Shinkage. Yeah, I got my guy
And
Shinkage.
it's Japanese, and then he's talking about going to China.
Actually, that's his story. Actually, yeah, he's a Japanese refugee. He went to China. Shinkage.
All right, one. Let's talk about. If you want to, that's my character.
First of all, no one's talking about your character. There's a whole guy. My friend.
Name is Jin Kage.
Yes.
You're lying.
We all know him. We go watch movies with him. Shinkage.
No, you don't.
You call him Jinny, bro. Why you acting like this?
No, you don't.
This is so embarrassing. Why are you acting like this in front of the stream, bro?
I'm ruining your story.
Bro, Shinkage.
No, don't exist.
I don't know why you would say that. Like, that's so
Sage is
wild.
just trying to project because some
Kage
guy.
don't exist. That's
Why
a character.
would
I made up in
No, he really exists. Sage is just trying to project it on others because he gets
Like,
blown
that's
out by this
That's
dude.
my character name in Naruto.
I don't
was
know,
Jin Kage.
guys. So he's missing the whole thing. There's a whole conversation with him and Jinny. That's what we call him. We call him that. Be like, yo, Jinny. Be like, yeah, and then he'll start talking. He'll be like, I don't know, he'll be mad fun.
I thought Sam was the fucktard.
Whatever. It's whatever. I'm done. I hate everybody. Everybody go see Thor. Love and Thunder. I keep thinking Love and Peace, but it's Love and Thunder. It's actually really fucking funny, and it's a lot. Shit happens. But on top of that, can we all just do air horns real quick? Coin has an accessory in his background, everybody.
Yes, bro.
There's a shelf with a little Goku, a 69 little
I had to steal that when I was drunk one night.
from Whataburger. Well, definitely can't. Oh God. Well, I guess if Whataburger has any beef with you now, you know why. If we don't get any sponsors from Whataburger, yo, bro, is that the Millennium Box?
I got a 10, and then I got some of the collector's deck shit.
Damn.
Man's actually got background. He's no longer in an
So,
office, bro.
Are those the cards that I fucked you up in? Oh yeah, it is. That's crazy.
No, they're in my
So-
backpack, bro. Like I said, I keep it on me.
They're in his holster, bro. His deck holster.
He keeps the strap. You know what's funny? When I used to live with Smurf, he used to have he used to cut boxes. He used to have this little gun holster for his box cutter.
Safety first.
I had a box cutter holster. Niggas had a bun holster.
Bro, I swear to God.
I
I swear to God, bro. This nigga looked like some
buddy,
It helps, bro. You can't keep that shit in
one
your
time
pocket
I'm coming from work,
Yeah.
right? Nigga, I completely forgot that shit was on my fucking hip. I'm in the fucking what's the fucking 42nd? You know when you gotta go down where the pap train is and all that shit to get on the train. Anyways, long story short, the police cops pull up to me like, "You're," I'm like, "Yo, what happened?" They're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh shit, that's my box cutter." Like, that's the box cutter. He's like, "Oh, yeah, why you got that on you?" I'm like, "Honestly, bro, I just got off work." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yo, you probably should put that up though." And I'm like, "Yo, you're not lying. You're not lying."
They gonna be strapped out here like he's in a Western, bro. You should see this nigga. He be walking in. Nigga, he got his shirt tucked behind it. So niggas know the nigga's strapped, bro. I can't wait to this nigga.
I got an 804.
When this nigga gets a license to carry, bro, I swear to God, this nigga's gonna let everybody know he has a license to carry, bro. He's fashioning that shit with it.
No, nobody's let anybody.
Nah,
know
he's
that
not
shit.
popping that shit off in the air, nigga. But I promise you, nigga, his fit will it will be a part of that. You be like, yo, that nigga's outfit is cool, and his gun almost there. I'm telling you, it's like he's not gonna hide it. It's not gonna be tucked under his fucking belly, under his shirt, on his waist, like he's a fucking hoodlum. Nah, nigga, nigga's like, nah, bro, it's just gonna be lit. Nigga's gonna get a Ferragamo shit, real nice leather. Nigga is gonna say Smurf on the fucking holster. Nigga, watch, mad
Look
action.
around and get different mad colors of holsters.
I'm telling you, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. Nigga, you think this nigga's not gonna be that shit, bro? I know him. He's like, yo,
You
check
get the
this
DLC
shit.
for his holster.
Nigga's gonna get mad DLCs for his holster. Mad skins, nigga. Nigga's gonna get all the skins for his holster, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, but another game where you can customize your holsters, D8 Superstore by holsters.
What?
It's trying to just suck. But it's funny.
Yo, what? The Superstore / holster? What the
Niggas
fuck?
at another place where you can get holsters. What? I don't even know what you said. It
You
fucked
said
me up.
another game.
This nigga is confused with life.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys let me talk. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not in back of the scenes yet. Why you guys haven't pulled me aside to the kitchen and go?
Yeah. I'll tell him. Yeah, that was D8 Superstore. They said fucking quit.
Oh my God, I fucking hate Coin. Yo. Oh man, yo, fuck yeah, but yo, by the way, I'm 29, motherfuckers. Respect that. I'm older than all of you.
Cool.
Except for you, Smurf. You old as fuck.
Fuck up, nigga.
You old as shit, nigga. I'll never forget that shit, nigga. Alright, what time is it? Let's see what this time frame is. Oh, before we go into After Dark, I really have a real fucking complaint, bro. Let's discourse about it. Let's talk about it, whatever. controller compatibility on PC games, bro. Like, I'm so sorry, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's a really big problem. Like, yo, we're 2022 going on to 2023. Like, all these games are coming out. It's not hard, bro. Give me generic. Like, give me. You don't have to
Honestly,
give me DualSense. Give me generic.
I feel like it's not that serious.
What's your biggest complaint about the controller compatibility? Could you
So,
can't
like-
use your P5 controller or what?
No, it's like
what's-
it's just that. Like, it's just like I just don't like. I'm
There's
looking
a
at.
lot of games that don't have.
You know what it is, bro?
compatibility at all.
You console motherfuckers, and I used to be one. We're wild privileged. Cause hear me out. We do not only have 6,766 different consoles to play. Like, so nigga, why should PC have to adjust that much? Nigga, like, there's the games you can't play with a controller. You either play controller, eat my dick. You either play mouse and keyboard, eat my dick, bro, or not. And you go play all the 19 other consoles y'all got, bro. I feel like it's really just that simple, bro.
Like, I understand your complaints with,
But I understand
AAA
you for real at the same time. But nigga,
with
it's
big
not that
AAA
serious.
titles. I understand your complaint, but indie games, I don't, because certain indie games they just don't have the money or
Nah, yeah,
anything
like
to be
yeah,
able to
like,
do.
and if they say like, yo, bro, we can't fucking afford it, I'm like, I bet, nigga, I understand, bro. You're poor. Good luck. I hope you make it. You know, good luck on the beta. Like, you feel me? But it's
Yeah.
like, but I'm talking about like, and with Smurf Free, your shit. If you know,
I feel like the games that are not controller compatible just don't have a large enough community complaining about it, and that's why nothing happens, bro.
nigga, handicapped people don't have a lot. You know what's funny? Me and Sam had this similar thing like before. Like, your first complaint was Sam's. Like, your first thing was Sam's first thing. Your second thing was Sam's second thing. It's really funny. But so the first thing, same thing I told Sam. I'll be okay with that if the PC community didn't overstress so hard on the console community to add keyboard mouse compatibility. If it was keyboard this side, controller this side, and that's how it is, and I just gotta accept it, I'll be cool with that. I'll be cool with the nuggets that PC companies give me that I can play controller. You feel me? I would not be complaining. But because it was such a big thing for next gen consoles, for the Xbox One, for the PlayStation 4, to have that mouse and keyboard compatibility, and it's like, yo, where's our like? And then it's
Because
like,
nigga, the
That's-
PC. Hold up. Like how can I say this? Like the PC has never really changed, nigga. It's always been just this tower. So like, it's always like evolving within that self, and like, so now the console is basically trying to up it. That's what they doing, nigga. They trying to up it now, because now look, oh shit, what you complaining about? Why you don't gotta play a PC if you got that. And that's the whole thing. Like they met this halfway, bro. Now y'all got that. Now there's no reason why we should even do that, nigga. If you can't play it on that,
so
you
why
either
not?
play it,
So
you
why?
just don't
So
play it.
why can I not play fucking Valorant with my fucking friends on the controller?
I'm telling you
Or just
right
a
now,
PC
because
game.
Valorant. No, it's not that.
Bro, it's
because
not
of how
nothing else. It's
no,
not
no,
PC
no,
game.
no. It's because of how Valorant's aiming system is.
Oh.
You could
Oh,
not
word, bro.
play Valorant
That would be really
on a
whack.
controller, bro. Because trust me, they tried it with CS:GO. CS:GO came out on PS3.
Yeah.
That shit was trash because the aiming is so precise with how you have to control the recoil patterns and everything. It was basically impossible
Yeah,
to
bro.
do any spray patterns.
I love the
You gotta
fact
have the mouse.
that you bought a
Okay,
Valorant.
I get that.
Nigga, it's Valorant is just full of sweats. Even if we had mouse and keyboard, our experience would be just as bad.
Well, it's
Because
you
now
guys haven't had.
we gotta adjust to that weird ass shooting with a mouse with controllers, nigga. That's just the game is just weird, bro. That shooting is not you don't aim. Like, you know how some guns have scope? It's like the way it. You never play CS:GOs, right? I'm sure you didn't. But
Nah,
basically,
is it hip fire only?
Basically, you might as well just hip fire. The time it takes you to aim in a scope, someone else.
There's certain guns that you can scope down, but it doesn't really change the spray pattern.
Yeah,
all
bro,
that
you just
much.
get smoked. The time you aim in to aim on somebody, nigga, they smoke you.
So Halo's a hip fire game, so we can do with hip fire games.
But Halo's recoil isn't insane.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
The recoil is basically non-existent.
Yeah, it's fucking smooth.
Exodia.
It's smooth as fuck. Yeah.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about, bro. I literally heard that and I realized that was spam. I was like, yo.
Did you mean like it was OP like Exodia? Like or
Nah, it is brolic though. Like the Halo's recoil is like there is no recoil.
There is I was playing Halo Infinite, bro. There's no recoil.
Like I hate that niggas now hate video games. They're like, oh my god, I hate these new video games. Take us back to Halo. Yeah, why? Because there was no fucking recoil and you could just click on a screen.
Because it actually.
I mean, realistically, bro, you pick up one of those guns with all the power armor and start spraying like.
Nigga, my arms are flying out.
See what happens.
Nigga, my arms are flying out. Like, nigga, immediately. Off of the third bullet, nigga, my arms are out of my socket, nigga.
That ass,
like, there's no way, bro. Like, that's what I'm telling people. Like, yo, like, what do you think? Like, it's like, bro, this game
is... What do you think this armor is for, nigga? To look?
Like, nigga, it's legit power suit, bro. You're shooting fucking lasers, nigga, that could take out tanks, nigga, and a clip. Nigga, a AK can't take out a tank in a clip.
Nigga, you lose that laser, nigga, before you fire it, like, the heat gonna smoke you something, nigga.
Like, I'm telling you, it's like, bro, like, then, I don't know, bro, like, it's like,
bro,
it's
even
like
Barrett's have fucking strong-ass kickbacks.
It's like even the Gears of War shit, too, like, Gears of War, like, it wasn't really about hard scoping, it was all about the gun dances and the wall bouncing and shit like that, but even so, like, their guns were wild. I'm like, yo, these guns are way better than the Call of Duty guns. Like, yeah, the chainsaw gun, yeah, that's fucking, yeah, that's, I would love to have that in real life, nigga, and kill myself.
Fuck, what the fuck I got that for?
Bro, there's a reason we don't use bayonets.
Yeah, like, it's not important. It's
like, we tried something similar, and it didn't really work.
It's like, bro, like, we really realized that whole... like, it's like, bro, unless that shit's a laser sword.
I literally would not want a chainsaw gun. I would rather have a pistol and a katana. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm set. I'm set with that too, bro. Zombie apocalypse weapons. Go.
Give me a deagle.
A what?
A deagle.
Oh,
a desert eagle.
Oh, I was like, I heard Deagola. I was
bro, honestly, now we on the top of Eagles.
Nah, we could pick any. If you could pick any weapons, supernatural.
Nah, I was gonna say any zombie apocalypse. Like, which one would you want to be in?
Like universe,
like just as
or like, video games.
You could pick zombie apocalypse universe, video game, movie. Which one would you want to be in? I'll start it off. Easy. The ones I wouldn't want to be in. I think me and Sam has seen eye to eye with this. I'm sure you guys will too. World War Z. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, when they're all climbing on top of each other. Fuck.
I even played the game, nigga. I'm not being.
Yo, me too,
bro. If I'm in World War Z zombie apocalypse, I'm offing myself.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's either that or I'm becoming the greatest zombie killer of all time.
Nah,
No.
I'm not dealing with the stress of these motherfuckers being able to scale a wall.
I'm so good, bro. Like when zombies are that competent, like, and they're not slow at all.
No, yeah,
like, I can't run that
they
fast.
eat mad bullets, bro. They were shooting machine guns at them,
and
like full-on mini guns, bro.
Said, you know what? We just gonna climb on top of each other, like.
I swear I saw like a zombie in that movie have after image, bro. They were moving so fast,
quick. Me and Sam gonna be in a room. We gonna see them like, yo,
bro,
Sam.
They were mowing them down with miniguns, and they weren't doing shit.
Yo, to me, Walking Dead though,
it's easy.
Especially later season Walking Dead when they start getting slower and slower. Hell yeah,
bro, I'm gonna be an assassin, bro.
That's easy, bro. I don't understand how half of those niggas die. I saw like 2 episodes.
But
I was like, bro, I would be a god in this world.
Yo, I was like, yo, bro, I would never get killed by this.
Bro, I was
like
like,
it took like what 5 seasons to get somebody realize like when they did it on like the 2nd episode. Oh, cover yourself in this, or fucking cut their arms off and cut their jaw off and carry one around with you. Like
See, now,
one fucking person figured that out.
bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm in a zombie apocalypse. If I got the power and the weapons and the small little army, I'm learning how to control those fucking zombies, nigga. I'm Richtoffening this shit. First of all, I don't know what the fuck. So I hate that. Right? Gotta kill them all. Or
Gotta catch them all.
Bro,
Yeah,
have you guys
or-
ever seen Z Nation?
no.
Ah, that's a good show. But basically, the one of the guys in there can basically control zombies because he got a cure for it as he got bit, so he could basically control the zombies. 'Cause
Bro,
he's half
see
zombie,
that?
half cured.
We'll figure something like yo, electricity could control dogs. Electricity could scientifically make someone not love someone no more. Let's see if electricity could control some fucking zombies, nigga. Let's see, like, yo, let's do some shit, bro. Like, let's just not create
Bro,
this.
just
little-
have a whole army of shot color zombies.
Like, it's like, nigga, like, that's why I've so fucked with the bitch in Attack on
So
Titan.
hold you up.
That
Like
bitch with
at the end of the world, if you're saying that, like at that point, I got nothing better to do. Honestly, my goal, I'm gonna be like, honestly, bro.
Bro, honestly,
My goal has never
morals are
been
out
to
the
kill them
window at
all.
that
It's
point.
mad at these niggas. You crazy.
I'm saying, that's why I fucked.
And also, morals are basically out the window at that
Exactly, they're dead. Oh, how could you? That's inhumane. Yeah.
Like what,
They're
you want me
trying to
bring
eat
them
my
back
ass.
That's
when
like-
they got scabs on their faces and they lost
Like,
a
bro.
finger. Like no, you don't want to bring
That's-
that person back.
That's why I fucked with the lady from Attack on Titan with the glasses. Like, she was
Oh,
trying
yeah.
she was trying to study the Titans
Hunch.
to learn how to control them. Like, I was like, yo, this bitch has a brain. These niggas are mindless fucking monsters. Let's put some mind into them, bro. It doesn't have to be their own. We could put ours. Let's do something. Like, we take teenagers and we brainwash them into soldiers. Like, we take babies and we brainwash them into religion. Why can't we do that? Why can't someone show me that in a movie where I'm like, oh, finally somebody has a brain? Because it can't be like this, nigga. Like, I'm not doing that apocalyptic world shit where we're like living in fire and like planks of wood. Like, no, we're not doing that, bro. I promise you, I will be the savior of the apocalypse. I will be the king, and I'm gonna rule the world.
Bro.
I'm claiming it all, and I'm gonna give that guy in Publix Detroit as I promised him, if he's still working there. You know, like hell nah, bro. We're gonna if we're all there, bro. Apocalypse happens. Just look at me. I'm like, guys, I got y'all. We just gotta get
We're
power.
gonna build a compound. We're gonna have
Exactly.
the test site.
Exactly, nigga.
Okay, here's how you do it too. You got to create something that injects either into their spine or somewhere into their major blood vessels where you're feeding them, right? And you feed them steroids too. And you make them work out so that they get super strong as zombies. And then you use the electricity or some sort of fucking control mechanism to make them direct against other zombies. And that's how you do it. I don't know how, like, that's from, like, point A to point B over here, but we could figure that shit
Bro,
out.
imagine just being out in the apocalypse and you just walk up to a compound and you see zombie guards.
Just fucking, like, super mutants and Fallout 4.
Fucking
Just, like,
just buff ass zombie guards. Like,
Yeah, nigga, what are we gonna do now, niggas? Like, there, and then we're gonna just make all those zombies, cause it's not like we're gonna have an army. Like, nah, nigga, we're gonna kill them all. We're gonna control them, and we're all gonna force them into a.
I'm not gonna hold you. I want to smoke a lot.
You can do that.
Oh yeah,
I
nigga.
know.
After we control them, nigga, we can do whatever we want with them. Like, we
and
can
we're
make.
still gonna have to protect our
we
base
could-
while we're doing research.
Nigga, we can even sell this as like a zombie hunting season where we'll put these niggas in fucking capsules and then we'll release them every time out of the year so that it can literally diminish the torture and horror that they gave us and be like, look, now they're nothing, nigga. They're a fucking child's family thing where you can bring your son and an AK and fuck this shit up, and he will never kill you.
It's
Trust
like
me.
shooting a fish in a barrel, bro.
Exactly. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm trying to think about when I'm in a zombie apocalypse. Not none of the shit that I see in The Walking Dead or like fucking any of the
Let's
fucking
create a cure.
yeah.
One-
Okay.
There's gonna be thousands and millions of zombies, bro.
And have we talked about this before too about The Walking Dead? It's like it seems to be like it's trending realistic. I haven't seen it since the last Negan season, like season 8 or something. But it's like weather would fuck the zombies up. Like you're talking about a metabolism. They still require human, based nutrients for movement. And they started off in fucking Atlanta, Georgia in the summer. How the fuck did that not just melt every single zombie? And I think you could see slowly over time it was actually fucking up the zombies. But even if you moved way up north, the cold, that would make whatever's, you gotta have blood pumping through your muscles to be able to move.
It would just
whatever the
freeze them
zombie
all to
virus.
death.
Yeah. So I say also bunker fucking down.
And how many people
Let the
were
weather
still
kill
alive?
them.
How many people were still alive in Antarctica and these other remote places?
Right. Right.
Not even knowing that there's a zombie apocalypse out in the world.
Like,
Are they-
bro, all these movies, zombie shit suck. That's why I love the games. The games get it. They make it really kind of scary, make it real, make it mad extra. That's why my favorite zombie game, Left 4 Dead. Favorite. Crazy ass zombies in there. There's literally a zombie that has jerked its dick so hard, he has the strongest arm in the world.
You talking about the fucking tank?
Oh.
Or not the tank, the charger?
Nigga never missed a day from being his meat. Never. From birth.
Yeah, but how long until he's a zombie and he just rips his own dick off?
I don't know. That's probably what happened. That's why he's the charger now. He's always trying to rip off other niggas' dicks. That's why he slammed me onto the fucking ground every fucking time.
He just pick you up and just pound you, bro.
I'm just saying, like, yo, he is. Maybe he's trying to tear that shit like a yo-yo. I don't know. But fuck that guy, bro. Like, all right.
Bro, Left 4 Dead. Have you guys ever played Back 4 Blood? No, you have, Cat. Bro, Back 4 Blood is so much fun. Like, I love how they finally basically created Left 4 Dead 3 because fucking Valve wasn't doing anything. They wouldn't give them the IP to be able the green light to be able to make it Left 4 Dead 3. That's why they got a new publisher and made Back 4 Blood. It's made by the exact same
I low-key want to start playing again.
I do too. Like, there's gotta be new maps and shit. Like, so many updates came out. Like,
For real.
Well, there are some products that can make you feel like a zombie on D8Superstore.com. You can go over to D8Superstore.com, use the link in our description of this video or the chat if you're watching live, and head on over there. We get a percentage kickback to us, so we'd be appreciative if you used our link. But like I said, you could feel like a zombie if you want to, smoke something and get pretty close to the illegal product. Head on over to get some HHC. It's pretty close, man. Like I said, I took a 50 milligram gummy of HHC, and it felt like a 20 to 25 milligram just regular medical gummy that I'm used to taking. So, I mean, you're getting some pretty promising results right here. So, like I said, if you want to feel like a zombie, just get knocked out. They also have CBN products. That's cannabinol. That's what is the product of THC. After you metabolize it, that's what makes you sleepy. It's the nighttime cannabinoid. So you can really feel like a zombie and sleep for 8 hours if you're trying to hit that mark by trying out some of their CBN products. So just head on over to D8Superstore.com. Like I said, use the link in our description. We'll get a kickback. You'll get some kickback, and everybody will be happy.
nah, you know what zombie world I want to live in, bro? Call of Duty zombies.
No, fuck no. I would not want to live there.
Bro, I would
Endless
love to live-
rounds of just
No,
shooting
because
and like
there-
fuck
no.
where's the next gun?
Nah, I'm not talking about Well, actually, the new Cold War, you can actually end the game and shit with exfils and stuff. And also the custom zombie maps, a lot of them had ends. But like,
Even if
bro,
it's
just think
Vanguard,
about all
that
the
shit
like
easy as
cool
hell.
ass weapons you could be using against these zombies and shit. Like, and all the perks and shit.
Call of Duty zombies?
Yeah, I'm saying that's
Yeah, I'll
where
be
I
a
want
god
to
in that
live,
game.
bro.
I'll be a god in that world. You put me in that world, I'll be so happy. I'm like, yes.
Bro, you were also talking about how Rick was controlling zombies. We would just fucking
I'm going
be
to the
like,
moon.
yo, actually fucking control these zombies
Yeah,
and
Like, how does that work? If you started it though, Sam, you started the COD zombies, and you just knifed them all in the first round, but now it's like round
Nah, we're going to the
24,
moon.
and then now I come up and I'm a newcomer, and I'm like, I just have a knife.
Don't worry about it. We're going to the moon.
bro, we're on the new Cold War system, so I can drop you a gun.
And we're going to the moon.
Appreciate that.
I promise you. The minute I'm in that world, if Sam does not give me the schematics on how to make a rocket, I will
Now,
figure it
bro,
out.
if we're in that world, we just gotta go to Area 51, remember?
There we go. And then we go to the moon. And then at the moon, we go to that little fucking thing where Samantha's at. You
The
put
fucking DPD, whatever.
yeah. You put me in that shit because I feel like I'm the one that should be in there. Honestly, like I feel like I'm the better fit. And then from there, I control the zombies. Y'all niggas are chilling. And then we have our little army, nigga, and then we do what the fuck we want to do. Like, you know, we have little zombie niggas looking nice in suits, dying.
Looking like
Yes,
fucking.
we don't need to nuke the world.
Yeah,
looking like those
yeah.
dudes on Fallout 4 with the fucking nose missing,
Yeah,
just walking around town.
Yeah, it's gonna be, it's gonna be
Bro,
kind of
the
scary at
fucking
first.
ghouls.
Goals, yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna normalize zombies. You know, in 10 years, 20 years, people are gonna be like, zombies. Oh yeah, they're right. They're right.
Bro, we're gonna make them do all the manual labor that we don't wanna.
Yeah.
We no longer gotta work, bro. You can do it all.
Is that fucked up though? If like the people that know the zombie, they're like, "Hey, I want to bury him."
Why?
Like, do we have to use unknown zombies? Like, it's like, hey, that was my brother. It's like, hey, I want to bury him. He can't be working out there.
Like, hey, he's dead. This isn't really his body.
Yo.
2
His
days.
body.
2 days ago, he tried to eat you and your family. So get the fuck over it, because you was gonna blast his ass. This is better. Now he has a job, and you're not doing nothing, and we're all getting hit.
And now,
And then now I have to look at him every day and be like, oh shit, my brother's dead every day.
See them.
Yeah, and I'd be like, bro, what do you want me
They'd
to do?
be in
Wave?
the factories and shit, working.
Yeah, I'd be like, bro, I'll make him wave to you. I'm like, yo, fucking wave to the bitch. And he'll just be there.
Like you're making him hoe a garden and shit, and I'm like eating the food out of the garden. I'm like, my brother.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Like,
Playing Naruto, my boys.
all right, deafen yourself.
All right.
I guess we're officially in AF.
Deafin? I don't go to Deafin.
Oh yeah. Invite Jess so you can play with her.
Can we invite her and deafen myself? What's gonna happen?
Honestly, I don't know, Smurf. Never mind. You could just play by yourself.
Honestly,
No, I don't play with Just.
Yes, play by yourself and deafen.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. Life is hard, but you'll be all right. Now, after fucking dark, what's up, boys?
What is going on?
What is going the fuck? You know what's funny, bro? We didn't play none of our cool fucking music. Everybody get onto my Spotify. Hold on.
bro. I also love how wasn't he gonna talk to you guys about fucking housing advice?
He don't got any fucking. He'll tell me that shit later.
Honestly, finding a place to live is annoying, bro.
No, honestly, yeah. But I really don't want to start that on AF.
AD.
Yeah, you know,
like what does AF stand for, bro?
It's for April Fools.
yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was saying.
After dark, yeah. After dark, yeah. After feature, I don't know. But I got the Spotify playing, so if you guys want to hear what I'm
on.
Yeah,
Already
know. vibing to right
And
now.
anybody watching right now, like I said, this is the transitionary period. It's not for the faint of heart. We usually go in on real life topics. Might discuss politics. Might discuss just tragedies, whatever's going on in the world. But we thank you for listening to the nerd end of the podcast in the beginning. But yeah, if you are a faint of heart, this probably isn't for you.
You know, this music doesn't really fit that transition.
I know.
Yo, I swear, man, I could have been a DJ in another life. You know, I almost had a chance to be a DJ.
Oh yeah?
For a barbershop. Actually, it's really funny.
What?
Yeah,
What?
so there was this barbershop in Staten Island, right? It was a booming barbershop too. It was real big, and it had like this little DJ booth. And the guy was like, a guy came right while my nephew was getting his haircut there, and the dude played like whack ass music, and I'm laughing, and the owner's like, "What's so funny?" And I'm like, but I didn't know he was the owner, so I'm just like, "Yo, like that music sucks." He's like, "Really?" He goes, "You don't." He goes, "You don't think it's like of the time?" And I was like, "If you have to question if it's of the time, it's not of the time."
That is funny. Like, it's such a shitty question to ask. Like, of the time, what do you like?
What
New?
do you mean, bro?
Like, new doesn't equal good. What are you
Yeah, and then
saying?
He got upset, and he fired him. Right?
Oh god, you
And
got
I
somebody
was,
fired.
and I was
Just
wild. Like
saying.
at first, I was wild confused because he was just arguing with the DJ, and I'm like, damn, like who the fuck is this nigga arguing? So I'm walking up, and then he's like, he kicks him out, and he saw me. He's like, yeah, you know, I had to fire that dude. And I was like, oh, you're the owner. I was like, yo, boss, my fault, bro. Like I didn't mean to take food out of a dude's mouth. He's like, no, that dude. He's like, man, I need something hip. Like I want kids in here and da da da. And I told him, I was giving him advice. Like I was like, boss, it's not that hard, bro. You don't have to pay a whole DJ. Get a playlist, spend 60 minutes on the top 100 charts, make a playlist every 3 months, and just keep
Listen to the people that come in that say, "Hey, this is a good
Yeah.
song. Like, you should play this."
Yeah,
maybe have.
Yeah, my barbershop in the Bronx had a jukebox. Like it had like a real up to date one. It was like it's connected to like the
Like the
internet.
digital one.
Yeah, it was a digital one. Like that shit was dope as fuck, man. I was like, that's the best thing. You don't want to pay a whole DJ. And then he was like, you should be my DJ. He was like, I'll pay you $500 a day. I was like,
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Shut the
I
fuck up.
swear to God, he's gonna pay
Shut the fuck up. Why the fuck would he?
$500.
This is I'm sorry, Sage, but there's no fucking way he said $500 a day.
Why not?
How much money was he making? How
Why
many
not?
chairs were in this place?
Why do you think a lot? Like it was big. Like it wasn't like a barbershop. Like the
like a
H-
barber
like a
hub.
salon,
Nah.
where it's mad
No,
chairs
it's just
everywhere.
a big ass barbershop, is what
It
you're
was a
saying.
big ass
It was a-
building that he made a barbershop. That wasn't supposed to be a barbershop. Like it was like something else. I don't know, like anything else that had a big ass building. Like you look outside of it, it looked like a regular building. And you open the door and it looks like Ice Cube times 1,000.
Yeah.
Big as fuck. Like he
I
was
can
like
see
it
that
was
in New
big.
York,
Like
for
and
sure.
it's Staten Island. Like the people in Staten Island, like that's like a spot. Like, you know, like it's not like little people. Like that's one.
I know.
2, he was probably washing money. You know? 3.
So 500. I still can't believe $500.
Yeah, why not?
I'm
I
sorry.
can, especially for DJ work.
Well, here's the question.
Yeah, and it's-
approximately how many chairs were in there?
Bro, more than 20.
Okay, so
Rolled
if
up.
you wanted to pull more people in with the music, I can see that.
All
Okay.
barbers. Like
I thought
bro,
you were talking, like
had like benches
7
in-
chairs.
benches in the middle. Benches. Like it's like double-sided benches. Like it was weird. Like I was like, this is a barbershop. I was like, this is not a barbershop.
And you gotta, if you have that many chairs, you gotta get people in. So the music, $500 a day still sounds
Nigga, that's
crazy.
Nigga, they make
bro.
nothing, bro. That's $100 a barber has to give, or not even that. It's $5. No, it's $50 a barber has to give up a day. When a barber makes
make-
thousands,
Yeah.
Like, you get it? Like, it's nothing.
And then you're supposed to tip, so yeah.
It's nothing. To me,
Maybe I don't know enough about it, but that just sounds
to me,
insane.
it sounds a lot, right? And to me, and he wasn't going to have me on 25 days a week, 7 days a week, you know? Like, at the end of the day, it was probably going to be like when the times were busting and booming, probably like 3-4 days. You know?
Okay, so it's not a 7 day. Okay.
No,
I
hell
got you.
no.
I got you.
Bro,
I got you. I
like,
got you.
nah.
I
But
got
it was
you.
like, you know, like it was the time he was busting, he'll call me up in there, and I never did it though. I never did it. I was like, I never wanted to be a DJ, but that was always like a thing. Like, you know, like man, I think that'd be really fun. Like, if the Ingenious ones just like host a club one day, and you just have like one of y'all niggas, like we'll put Smurf on the DJs. I'll be the MC. Sam will be there with the bitches, and then Coin will be there with the bitches, and then we just.
But wouldn't Smurf be the MC and you'd be the DJ?
Nah, because I would love to be
the
the
one
MC.
making music.
Oh no, I don't mean it like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't mean it-
and I'm sorry. Okay, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
now.
I don't mean it like that MC.
Okay.
MC. Yeah, I mean like he'll play the music. I'll talk to the crowd.
Okay, yeah, I know it's a different venue.
Like he'll be
My
the
fault.
hype man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Sam got it, bro. You're from with your fake ass gang.
Shut the fuck up. I thought MC. I'm like thinking because MC to me only means two things. It's either just a rapper, you know, an MC, or an MC pertaining into the comedy world. So that's all I know.
Yeah, so like I feel that. But yeah, like that was always like a cool thing. Like one time there's like a side gig I would probably want to do. Like create have like a DJ, be like, hey, like if you need like an MC or like a dude to talk, you know, like I'm the best. Like I promise you. It'll be a vibe. And if people are like, all right, bet. Let's do a run. I'll be like, bet. Give me a playlist. I got you. And then I'll get like, you know, like it'll be mad cool. But I don't know. That's just too much. Top of the comedy that I'm supposed to be doing that I haven't done yet. You know?
It's spreading yourself too thin. Like, that's really what I'm realizing a lot. Like, I want to do I have these really big ambitious goals, but I gotta focus on one
thing
parts
at a time.
of it.
Yeah, like, you know, like
for my ADHD, I have to focus on one or two.
Our lives are infinite, you know? Like, the way how we think about it, it's infinite, you know? Like it's when it ends, we think like, oh my god, we don't have enough time, but we had so much, you know? And we didn't waste anything because, you know, those like I hate that too, like you know, like people that will have like near death experience, like, oh my god, I feel like I was wasting my life just sitting around. It was like, were you? Like you were chilling, you were relaxing in the moment. Like it wasn't wasteful. It's only wasteful now because you lost oxygen. You're like, damn, I wish in those dead moments I had pussy. If I just sacrificed those moments of chilling for pussy, this death will make so much better sense. And we all feel like that. I wish God could give me, like, right when I die, he'd be like, you want to sacrifice all those dead spaces for just sex right now? And he'll collect the time too. Like, he's like, you have a collection of 37
It's like 6 hours.
Yeah, you have a collection of 37 years of dead time.
So you got 7 years of PTO. All right.
Yeah, you want to put that into fucking, like, yes. And if you've been bad, you just don't. Like, you're like, yo, you just lost that shit, nigga. Go to hell. But it's like, you know,
You told out too many times, bro.
yeah, you feel me? Like, I wish it'd be like that, you know.
Actually, how the system works, it's just a call out system.
Like, and I'll be like, yo, God, just give me like from 7 years, give me like 5 years of fucking. And then give me like 2 years with the homie in like this own like little space. We could just chill out for 2 years, chop it up. We all get in like our own little, like we get in our pocket dimension and we just chill out. We got our own thing, you know, we just vibing for 2 years. And then we're like, all right, where you going? Hell, what level? 5? Oh my god, that's what the pedophiles
And what'd you
are.
do?
Like, yeah, like, what did you? Oh,
I like to steal. I never told you that.
Oh my god, you stole. You fucking stole. Oh my goodness, this Smurf. I'm like, yo, what did you do? Oh, the stuff. Oh, my bad. Yeah. That's why you're on level 7. I feel you. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, yeah. All right, no, not a problem, bro. I'll visit you. Yeah, I'll visit you. I'm in level 3. I'm not that bad. I'm actually got like 2 extra years. I'm gonna go up to heaven on some.
I'm gonna work my way up to level 1, back to 0, and
then
I got this.
Parole. You feel me? House arrest.
You go to purgatory.
Yeah,
and
you feel
then
me?
You go back.
You know, like it's halfway.
I'm gonna be Kakashi's dad for a little bit.
If I get good behavior, it might go faster.
You feel me? If I don't mess with nobody over there, then I'll be like, yo, who's in purgatory? I don't know. I heard Da Vinci's over there. He's been there for a minute. He keeps fucking up. You know, like, you know, I heard fucking Robin Williams there. He has a gig there, a whole comedy club. Really? Yeah, he's booming there. I heard. It's crazy, right? Yeah, I know. The world is wild over here on this side. Like, I want some shit like that where we just chill out. We're like, you know, and we all reflect. You know, we have our thing like, man, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Like, yeah, man, we deserve our shit, but let's just go out there, man, and bust it out. You know, eternity, man. All right, we're burning. You know, let me just get out there. Ah, like fuck this shit.
And Kev's like, ooh, finally, it's nice and warm.
He's like, yes, no AC. We're gonna be chilling.
No
They're
They're gonna put his ass in the AC room, bro. I swear to God.
he's gonna be put in Antarctica.
Like, bro, like I swear.
Like
bro.
hell's gonna freeze over for him.
Like I wish we had that type of shit, man. Like, man, that shit is so crazy, man. I can't believe you're almost.
But what if we do? We don't know.
That's true. You know, who knows? Like, who knows what the platform, you know, like, it's like the world. Like there was my brother told me that he met someone that had that died and came back to life. And when he died, he said that he remembered that he went to heaven. And he said he saw everything. He was like, at that moment I had all the answers. He goes, there was colors in heaven that we haven't seen in earth. Like he was saying all these things. And then when he went up to a certain spot, his relative that died was there, and he was like, you're not supposed to be here. You have to go back. And then he died 2 more times because he OD'd. And then his relative came back again, and then he was like, yo, like if you come back, if you do this again, you're not coming back here. Like this is it, you know? And then he hasn't done it no more. But he said like when he was there, he had all the answers, all life's questions. Like he had it all. Then when he came back here, it was like a dream. You know, when you think of a dream, you're like, it's there, but you can't really remember it. It was just like that. Like it was wild. It's like, yo, like who knows, bro? Like what if we get there, we get all the answers. We get how to time travel. We get how to do this. We get how to create portals. We get how to enter dimension. We get how to go past the timelines. How to go beyond the multiverse. How
I just really want to see how the world was in the beginning.
That's the thing too.
That's
like,
what I'm really curious about. Like I'm really curious to see the actual world events.
That's what I hope for the afterlife is. Like I've always thought that since a kid. Like there's gonna be one big library where you can go back and see like what actually happened.
I'm hoping it's a movie theater because I don't want to read.
Or maybe it's so like let's say in the universe, right? Because in heaven it stands beyond space and time, right?
Yeah.
So it's
beyond our comprehension.
Yeah, beyond our comprehension, beyond our like we can't even grab it, right? So it says like in the Bible, in God's eyes, one day for him is thousands of years for us, you know. And they think, you know, so it's like, you know, like so time is truly irrelevant, you know, in heaven. So we can do that, you know. We could just go back in the beginning of time like it's a DVD player and just sit there and just be like, and just watch and just be in there and feel it. And there's nothing that nobody can tell us. Like we can't touch nothing, we can't be involved, we can't be anything. Like anything.
Well, wouldn't that be the same thing as like watching Netflix? Just watching this created universe?
Yeah, but this is like full diving into
can't
Netflix.
do anything.
It's like full diving into
I do have something on this topic though. I was looking for it and I finally actually found it.
Sure.
If I can do this read might take a little bit, but it pertains to what we're talking about now. That's why I was trying to find it.
Just use it in a sound and a sexy voice, so you know.
All right. Okay, so you were on your way home when you died. It was a car accident, nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. You left behind a wife and 2 children, painless death, EMTs tried to... This is kind of irrelevant here. Okay. So, it says, your body was so utterly shattered you were better off, trust me, and that's where you met me. That's what this poster's saying. And now here's the quotes to the questions and the answers. So, what happened, you asked? Where am I? You died, I said, matter-of-factly. There was a truck, I was skidding. Yup. I died? Yup. But don't feel bad about it. Everybody dies. You look around, there was nothingness. Just you and me. What is this place? Is this the afterlife? More or less, I said. Are you God, you asked? Yup. I replied, I'm God. My kids, my wife, you said. What about them? Will they be alright? That's what I like to see, I said. You just died and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there. You looked at me with fascination. To you, I didn't look like a god. I just looked like a man, or possibly a woman. Some vague authority figure, maybe. Don't worry, I said. They'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect as every way. They didn't have time to grow contempt for you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but will be secretly relieved. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's a consolation, she'll feel very guilty and feel relieved. That's the craziest part of this whole thing. I forgot about that. But, so what happens now? Do I go to heaven or hell or something? He said, neither. You'll be reincarnated. Ah, so the Hindus were right, you said. All religions were right in their own way, I said. Walk with me. You followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular, I said. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So what's the point then? You asked. When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby. So all my experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter. Not so, I said. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you've gained all the experiences it had. You've been in a human for the last 48 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out for a long enough time, you'd start remembering everything, but there's no point to doing that between each life. How many lives have I been reincarnated? You asked. Oh, lots and lots and lots. And in lots of different lives, too. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. Wait, what? You stammered. You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from. Where do you come from? You said. Oh, sure. I explained, I come from somewhere else, and there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand. Oh, you said. Little let down. But what if I get reincarnated to other places in time? I could be interacted with myself at some point. Sure, it happens all the time, and with both lives only aware of their own lifespan, don't even know what's happening. So what's the point of it all, you asked. Seriously? Seriously, you're asking me for the meaning of life? Isn't that a little stereotypical? Well, it's a reasonable question. I looked you in the eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe is for you to mature. You asked, you mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There is no one else, I said. In this universe, there is just you and me. But all the people on Earth. All you. Different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? No. Well, Now you're getting it. With a congratulatory slap on the back. This writer is pretty good. I'm every human being who ever lived. Or will ever live, yes. I'm Abraham Lincoln. You're John Wilkes Booth, too. I'm Hitler. And you're the millions he killed. I'm Jesus. And you're everyone who followed him. You fell silent. Every time you victimize someone, you are victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to everyone. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. Why? Why do all this? Because someday you will become like me. Because that's what you are. You are one of my kind. You're my child. Whoa. You mean I am a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout time, you have grown to be born. So the whole universe, you said, it's just ... An egg, I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life, and I sent you on your way. Now, I know that was long-winded, and it was a piece of art that I thought was pretty good. But I thought the overarching message was empathy. Learn how to step into somebody else's shoes. Like, obviously, I don't believe that we're all, like, I am you, you are me, all this other shit. Like, I am a god on earth. Like, no, I don't believe in that. But it's like, I could step into your shoes and learn a fucking lot just by talking to you and having empathy. I think that's what this whole thing is about. Is just connecting. Because we are very similar. I don't think we're all this. I think we all are a part of God, right? But we can connect and put down our walls and maybe even just connect. Like I said, I connect a lot, way too much, but that's the only word I can think of right now to make it make sense.
So, Sam, you have anything to say? Because I talk long, so.
Honestly, no.
And I talked way too much, so
I loved it. I actually loved this story. I thought it was another one because I heard a lot of these. I thought it was one, but no, I love that. I've never heard that one before. That's amazing. I loved it, actually. I loved it in multiple different forms. I love that. That's like a parable. That's what we would call it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a parable. It shows that it's a way of understanding, right? It's basically what Sage Way basically is what tries to teach, just understanding. And people think understanding is, I hear what you're saying and I agree. But it's like, it doesn't have to be that. It's sometimes like, I get your world, I get you, and I get how to you this looks rational. Doesn't have to be agreeing. Doesn't have to be anything. Just understanding. Like, hey, I read your book. I get it.
It's agree to disagree.
All right, it's more of agree to, like, when we look at Vegeta and when he went Majin, right, and or not even that. We'll do something that we all know, right? When Nami left, or when Robin left, right, and she went to do what she had to do for CP9 and then all that stuff, right? That was really big. And that's crazy, right? Oh my god, fuck, could she do that? It's really fucked up. She don't give a fuck. She's mad selfish. But then you had to, Luffy had that understanding in that way that he understood, like, I get your world, I get what it is, you're my friend, and I'm gonna be here for you, And that's what it all takes, like, to just understand that, not in a sense that I'm everybody in this world, but to understand that, we're going through the same life, the hardships are hardships, mankind makes doctrines within our hardships, it has to be, we create the leaderboards, who goes through the most, woman of the year, hero of the year, all these things, when it's just like, like everybody's a hero, everybody's great, everybody's awesome. And that's where the participation trophy era of kids, that's where that root came from, the simple, wearing a simple term of just equality, where it's like we're all
or
going,
equity,
or equity, where it's like we're all going through the same shit, let's help each other. Like, it's crazy how in that parable, that I could say so many different things in that one story. It's so crazy. And like, in that parable, God took that person and he put him into not only in the past, but put him in a girl, a peasant girl, probably had a good life, probably lived well, now he's a peasant woman living at 580 AD, which is a totally different, like, not just a world, just a universe to him,
And he died as a husband, like in that story, he died as a husband and a father of two in modern times, like
in a car crash.
And it's building him to learn, like, now you learn how to live in this timeline. Now you can learn how to live in this timeline. Now you learn how to live as a man, and you lived as a great man. You passed that test when the first thing you did was when you woke up and you said, "How's my wife and kids?" Now, learn how to be a woman. Because when you're a god and your daughter comes to you, or your son, or your child from this timeline, or your child in this timeline comes to you, you're going to know how to help them because you went through it. It's kind of like a way of just understanding, like, hey, like, we're in the same race. I went through that race. I got you. Let's just keep it pushing. Like, I love that story. Like, it was a very wholesome story, and it's great. I'm not saying like I believe, again, like the same thing.
Yeah, you can't believe all the exact details of that story. It was written by just a random like Reddit poster or something.
Exactly.
It was a great story, but it preached a message of empathy.
It shows like most. Oh my God, it wasn't just empathy. Like, oh my God, empathy, equity,
or equality. That equity's bad. Equity's the quality of outcome, and that's never good.
Equality, everything. Like, so many multiple stories. Like, how to be a father. Showing his son, like, hey, you came back, not being frustrated. How many conversations has that father had with his son about the exact same thing? How many times that he had to tell him in infinity, hey, yep, I'm God, yep, oh yeah, he was a good guy, yep, this is the world, now you're gonna be this, yeah, everybody's the same, you won't really understand it. Wasn't frustrated, he was calm, he was gentle, because he knew that his child had a next phase. Like, I'll tell you, like my pastor brain is kicking right now. Like, I could do so many different sermons in that one parable. It's like, it's so great. Like, it was a really good parable. Good job, Coin. You're pretty great. You started off...
No. That was serendipitous too. That was just like, you guys were talking about that stuff, and I remembered seeing that the other day. And I was like, go through my saved posts on Instagram, and I found it. I was, like I said, it was long-winded, but it speaks volumes of just like, even if you just hear that story, it makes everything, all the little problems in your life just seem so much smaller.
It puts perspective.
Yep.
In your life.
So I was thinking about the creator, like, right? Like, our creator, and I guess the theories on him, right? Like, what the Christians believe, what the Hindus believe, what scientists believe, and I stuck on what the scientists believed, like, there's certain scientists that believe that God is science in itself, like, in completion. Like, the things that we don't understand, like, these things like geometry, geometry, astrology, physics, all these things, God is connected. It's all one. Like, he's everything, And I started thinking about.
And we isolate each one of these categories into certain categories.
We isolate them because we're trying to understand them. That's a thing that mankind does too, and we get stuck on that. We categorize for organization, and then we get real stuck on the organization, and then we think that that's what it is because we've been doing it for so long. You know, we think the periodic table. That's why I laugh, and people are like, "Oh my God, they finally finished the periodic table," and it's like, how?
Einsteinium.
Yeah, like it's like how could you finish that if you made it? Like it was like no, you didn't find an empty slot, and God posted up and was like, "Finish the table." Like if
Was
that
you found a new
That's a
element
good
and
point.
you updated the table.
that's what I'm saying. Like like when you found a new element, like the world shook, like the Dragon Balls. It was like you found an element. Congratulations. Use it wisely, my children.
Make your wish.
Like it was none of that. It was nothing. It was just like we made that table up, and then somebody made that weird shape and was like, "Yo, that's a table." And then an interviewer was like, "That don't look like a table." And then he felt stupid, and he was like, "Well, it's not done yet." And then everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah." It was like, yeah, we did just figure this shit out. Yeah. And then it was like, okay, cool. And then we just made this table, and it's like, oh my God, the periodic table is complete. We know all the elements. And it's like, do we? I don't think so. I don't think so.
We've only explored 7% of our oceans.
Yeah, like it's like, and then we only really used 70%. I mean 30%. No, 70% of Earth's natural energy as our own. Like we've only manipulated 70% of Earth's energy. Like we haven't done a whole 100. It's like, but we know all the elements though. That's what you're telling me. So in all these elements right here on this table, I can figure out,
a way to maybe create energy
unexplored caves on random islands.
And then a year later, Einsteinium came out.
Well, they just have all the it's that bottom row of the periodic table. It's like all that shit was like created in a lab.
Yeah, and it's like and either way, so like what I was saying, I think about science. I'm like, oh shit, like God as science, like like how would this work? Like how could these things fit into the Bible, right? Like that's what I always like to do. I always like to match things to the Bible and see where they fit. Not saying like, oh, if it doesn't fit, it's not true. But more like
no, you're questioning and you're trying to figure out the shit that
like maybe
we live in.
Like what does the science people say for science, and what does the magic people say for poofy 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 poof? And it's like cool. So then I started thinking like and it's really cool. Like Genesis really explains a lot. Like it's like God came and then He separated the heavens and the earth, and then He created the Big Bang, right? And then it's like like what if He So like when it says like God put His will onto this universe and he made everything as is, what if He put science, which is what we call it, right? What if it's just God's, right? It's God's body, right? He just put that essence into it because He is that. So He could put that into Him. He could put that into the world, into this universe.
Well, if He created us, He created materials around us too to figure out how to use them.
And we're the greatest science thing, We still can't replicate human life, as not as perfect as fornication does, Like it's like that's still something that man has yet to.
You could have said conception.
Oh yeah, I couldn't think about that. I couldn't think of that word.
Fornication is a Bible term, bro.
Yeah. So like it's so wild. I'm thinking about I'm like oh shit, like he could be science and embodied. Like when you start thinking about it, God, it would say like God showed Joseph, right? Like Joseph was the one. He had the colorful jacket. You remember that story, Coin? I don't know if you do. He had like 12.
Joseph, Jesus' stepdad?
No.
Oh, am I thinking of Jacob? Sorry.
Jacob.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard. No, I'm.
No, yeah, I am thinking of Joseph. Yeah, it is Joseph, but not Jesus' dad, Joseph. Joseph, the son of Jacob.
Joseph in the Lions is the easiest way to do it. That's what I learned in Sunday school.
Yeah, Joseph in the Lions Den, and then he had the colorful cloak because he had 12 brothers, but Joseph was the promised child. He was the favorite because he was God's blessing, and Jacob showed Joseph how to read the stars, because if you read the stars, then you read God. You know, it always said it like that. They prophesized. God said this in the stars. So what if that's God's readings? What if, you know, all these little things like geometry is just God's earth, and you know, like, and it's all, you know, you put all the pieces
when you look
together.
at like, yeah, no, sorry, go ahead.
No, please go.
No, like there's so many different things that naturally occur on Earth in nature that mimic what happens in our bodies. Like, have you seen like when lightning hits, it resembles like the veins and the blood vessels in the lungs. Same thing as a tree growing up.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's just so many like similarities, and it could just be correlation and not causation. But at the same time, we can learn so much through nature that's also in us. So I just have to agree with you right there. I mean, it's just like he's putting codes or you know, Easter eggs into the universe, and then they get revealed to you slowly over time.
It's like the Fibonacci sequence.
Yes, exactly.
Like I was
exactly.
Jessica put me onto that. Shout out to Jess. Fibonacci. She was trying to tell me how to pronounce it. Like I don't know how to say Fibonacci. Yeah, like the Fibonacci sequence, which is a spiral, right? And it's everywhere. The Fibonacci sequence is something that you see in not just art. You see it in plants. Patterns that certain insects go in a Fibonacci sequence.
Yep.
The way how certain
cymatics.
Yeah, look at that. Like that too. Like, you know, like it's so like, and it's things like, you know, like it's consistencies that God keeps. You know, God is good on consistencies. You know, He has His favorite number. He has His favorite length of times. Like He be doing things either 40 days or 7 years, or
then you can get into numerology where it gets even crazier.
Yeah, like, you know, like it gets wild. Like there's so many things, and it's a lot, you know. And as scientists, we see these overwhelming things, and then we organize it. Okay, let's put this box here, and let's put this box here, and then
but ultimately we're separating them.
Exactly, and we're not supposed to. We're not supposed to separate anything. Science is all together. The way how this world works is because it's everything in science. God put everything in science, and He just threw it on here, and it flows in a perfect harmony. There's not the only influx and balance that we give to this is us. The planet itself never gets unbalanced. It goes forever. It's perfect. It's the second greatest creation for.
It'll destroy itself
only
in
because
its surroundings.
Yeah, only because
we're destroying it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like only because it has to. Like it is a living being, you know. And people that think it's not, it's weird. Like I don't know how you don't think this planet is not a living being. Is it a sentient living? Like would I be like, yo, Earth, and it'd be like, you're what up, nigga?
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, like
to get into that, it's even crazier. They think every single mushroom that's surrounding all the other mushrooms are all in sequence. Like they all communicate with one another. And then they come out with the plant theory where they hooked up. I think it was early days on the testing for what was it called? The lie detector test. What's that thing called?
The polygraph?
Polygraph test. So they hooked that up to a plant, and they started like picking it off, like hurting it, and it would elicit a response on the polygraph test. And that brings me back to every time. Like my grandma was a big gardener. She always took care of plants, and she was like, you got to talk to them. Why the fuck do we need to talk to them? It has to be that it communicates like positivity to them to grow.
And that's
if they can communicate with each other, yeah.
Like singing to plants, talking to plants will make them grow better.
Even something else, so like in church, right? There's this little thing, and you guys could even try it too. Like it's like a fun game. You have to follow the rules exactly. So I should do this with my tribe kids in church to show them like your words are powerful. So like in church we learn like, you know, like the words that you speak, it's very powerful. Like God Himself spoke, "Let there be life, let there be light," and light came. You know, of course it's not that brolic, But we are the sons of that deity, and we have that power, you know. So our words that we project out are extremely powerful. And what you do is that you tell these kids, and you tell them, hey, get 2 like little Tupperwares, right? 2 small, like not small, like little, like small, medium, little Tupperwares.
Like a meal worth.
Yeah, like a meal worth. And put rice in them. Cooked rice. No, is it cooked rice? I forgot. Either way, I think it's rice. You put rice in both, right? And you do 1 rice. You talk wild to that rice. You be like, yo, rice, suck my dick, nigga. Yo, fuck out of here, rice. You ain't shit, nigga. You piece of shit, rice. Fuck out of here, nigga. I eat fucking steak all day over you, nigga. Fuck out of here. What the fuck you think this is, nigga? You piece of shit. I fucking hate you.
Definitely
like,
not what Christian.
You really nah, but I'm saying it now as a second person.
It's an
like,
experiment.
Yeah, but you're really black on this rice, on this 1 rice, and then rice 2, you'll talk love to it. Like I love you. Like you're the best. Like I want you to grow. I want you to be delicious. I want you, when you get inside people's tummies, you yummy, 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 and you just give life to it. And then you put it in the fridge, and you don't put the cover on it. You leave it there for 3 days. In 3 days, you see which one's bad and which one rot the most, and which one is still fine. And it's gonna be the one that you talk negative to.
Same thing as what you're saying. They did it with ice, not rice, too. Ice, where they would put water into like an ice tray.
Yeah.
And talk mad shit to it, like you just said. And then they would take another one and they would say very loving things to it. And then they would put them both in the freezer. And the way they crystallized was entirely different. Like, and that's water. That's not even a living being. That's just how the water
like our anything has every action has a reaction. That's like the basic thing of science. And people think like as you go up on the scale, that thing kind of doesn't matter, and it really does. Every action, every twitch, every blink. I think about it more and more when I think about umpires. How umpires have to stay and they're just on their knees, just chilling, right? Just a small action. Squatting, right? Squatting for a couple of hours a day. Smallest reaction in the world. The thing that you basically have to do all your life, right? To live and function. But because he did it so much, his actions were so big, the reaction happened. And then we think like, oh, I squat all the time, regularly, right? When I squat to pick up keys, when I bend down, like there's no way. Like I think about the writer of Hunter x Hunter, the same exact thing. Hunching over. The same thing that we all do. This.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to like correct my posture with every fucking time I play video games. Yes, but it's more like this. It's like
like this.
The
Him drawing like this for an excessive amount of time. That small action that everybody does.
Or like 80 hours a week too.
That you don't think, right? Smurf said it. He was the best example, right? He was like, no way, I can't believe he should have never done that. Like I draw and it's not a problem, and it's like yeah.
It's like, but he's been drawing since like the fucking late 80s or 90s.
He abused the
and
action.
we didn't have any ergonomic fucking technology to help, the artist.
Yeah.
He just had to bend over and fucking draw whatever the fuck he had.
He abused the action, and the reaction was twice as worse. You know, like it's naive for us to think that everything lasts forever. You know, it's like we teach infinite a lot, but we don't teach finite. And that's really big because finite is 99% of the things in this world. Like almost nothing is infinite. Like nothing except for time. Time, space, like, and Twinkies.
Bro, it's
Yes, bro.
until you said
Bro,
Twinkies, it's
bro, every single
1:37 in the
time,
morning.
bro, every single time I hear fucking Twinkies, I just think of zombie.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, bro.
He-
Like, this
He
is
said Twinkies, and it made me laugh. But it's like up until that point, I was like, "It's 1:38." I was like, "Can I call my mom?" I was like, "You want?"
that's
Like,
what I'm
it's just one of those
saying.
things you
It's
don't get taught the finite shit,
it's
man.
like finite.
It's just go, 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 go.
Yeah, you know, and that's a kid. That's a kid mentality. You know, like it's something that we wish. You know, it's not like like oh, it's bad. You're a horrible person. Like nah, bro. Like we all want that. We would love for us to be 80 and have everything. You know, have our favorite actors not die. Have our shows go on to like infinite seasons without being horrible. You know, have food that we love, don't go out of business, or rape girls, or
Well, but that's the thing too. Like you can't have the utopia, man. I think it's impossible because this world we live in is so dual. You can't appreciate the good without having the
But
bad.
I think it's more like I don't think we understand what utopia or like peace is. You know, like that's why I always say like when people like we'll never get world peace, and like I've come to realize it's not that we'll never get world peace. We don't really understand or fathom or grasp that concept. We're just thinking about it.
World peace is.
Yeah, like we're thinking like little kids. World peace is where nobody fights, everybody gets along.
Wait, didn't you say that earlier too on the One Piece step too for the like everybody has their idea of peace.
Yeah.
So they're constantly
Yeah.
fighting for their ideas of peace, but it's not universal.
Yeah, there's no universal, there's no world peace. We don't understand what world peace is, and it's something that is a big philosophy question. Like you can ask all the greatest minds in the world, like, yo, what's world peace? They won't really have a real answer for you. They'll probably say something cliche, something. But it's like there is no world. We haven't grasped that yet. One, we're not there yet, And it's not about technology. It's not about how many people we need to have. It's just about mental growth for society. Like as a society, we're not there yet. We're selfish. We're sharks. Or we want to be sharks, or we're either sharks or we're Nemo. It's like we're just babies, and it's like we don't want to be sharks. We just want to be home, hanging out, having fun, going on little adventures, not thinking that it has any care in the world.
That brings me back to the Dave Chappelle quote when he was accepting some award, and he brought up a quote from his mom, where he's like, I just want to chill out with my friends, make these jokes, and just live peacefully. And he brought up a quote from his mom where he said, "Sometimes you need to be a lion to be the lamb you really want to be."
Yeah.
And that doesn't encapsulate how it is to exist in this world, at least in America, in the United States. I don't know what does.
Sometimes the offense is the best defense.
Like, yeah, like, it's like, I swear to God, I'm so lame for this. It's like Cobra Kai, alright? Like, it's kind of like that season in Cobra Kai where they learn about Miyagi-Do, and he learns about the second hand of Miyagi-Do, and he learns about, like, because he was so confused, because he's like, Miyagi-Do is all about self-defense. So how could there be an offensive side to a self-defense martial arts? Doesn't make any sense. And then Miyagi said, like, his teachings was more like, sometimes to dissolve the battle is the best defense, but not killing if you don't have to, Like, it's like, yeah, if you have to kill, yeah, that's the best thing. Like, like, it's life, At the end of the day, the best way to stop an offense is to stop the offense forever, And death is also infinite.
Yeah.
But
does it go back to also the breaking a few eggs to make an omelet?
Yeah.
That type of thing too. Yeah.
And it's all like, like, I forgot where I was going with this, but I'm so high.
Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, so like it's all about like learning, like like the best, like, you know, like defense isn't always about standing still. Like, you know, like defense could be moving, defense could be offensive as
You can
well.
trap somebody with your defense.
Exactly.
And
You know, like it's like, you know, then you learn that. You know, that's why like I'm so fixated on learning actual martial arts, not like this UFC bullshit. You know, that's all about grapples and it doesn't teach you. You know, like martial arts was not all about like combat. You know, it's about what you're learning and from the combat. Like every kick has a meaning to it. You know, the crane, the you know what it means and energy wise, and it's like, you know, then and it's not like I don't love it. You know, like I'm a man. You know, you show me people in a fucking gladiator battle.
yeah, right.
It out. I'm gonna fucking love it, bro. I'll pay $50 for that shit.
Now we just have state athletic commissions that don't let you kill people,
Yeah.
but we still see them beat the fuck out of each other. Like, we enjoy watching it.
Yes.
They'll bleed on the screen.
That shit is fucking great, you know? And we're like, okay, cool, awesome, you know? But at the same time, it's like, what do you learn in that? Like, yeah, you learn things in fights, but like, in your things, like I watch Arasenya, you know? And he does these cool moves, but it's like, what's the teaching in that, you know?
It's ultimately, I think it's discipline.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know, like I just love it. Like, you know, that's why, like, you know, martial arts is always about taking something from the earth, giving it to yourself in a positive way, you know, like martial arts has many things in healing and food and like, you know, other things that's like connected beyond just fighting. You know, fighting was like a thing, like it was.
Well, martial arts was the original gun before the Second Amendment. It was like, hey, that was how I defended myself back in the day.
Yeah, from martial arts in China and Japan and Asia, and bare knuckle boxing. You know, like I said this to a person in the store. Like they were like, "What?" Like they didn't believe when I told them, like, "Yo, like in America, about 80 years ago, it was perfectly okay. Not even 80, 100, 80 to 100 years ago. It was perfectly okay if you didn't like someone, y'all step the fuck outside." And y'all duke it out. And I come back inside and we nothing.
Police weren't called.
Yeah, police weren't called.
Nothing was,
nobody went to jail. Like,
yeah.
it was just a thing. And they're like, what? No way. And I told them, I was like, yo, I was like, can you even, I was like, did you know that there was a sitting president? Not now, but there was a president that had a boxing ring where he will save the world at day and at night he will box niggas.
Talking about Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt? Yeah.
My son was that gangster. Like,
Or didn't that man get shot during a fucking speech and just continued?
No, that wasn't him. No, that was I think that was another president. Well, it may have been him. I don't.
Nah, that wasn't him. But he is the one that got blind.
It might have been Theodore.
But Teddy Roosevelt was also a dude who, when he lived on the land before he was president, he lived right off a river, and some people tried to like steal some shit from one of his like neighbors, and they went up the fucking river and beat the shit out of him, took the stuff back, and went back. Like, imagine also. You're downriver from where you live. You got to drag your boat back. This is the 1800s, or maybe early 1900s. But like, you got to drag your boat back to where you were. Like, it was insane. But yeah. To your point, like entertainment and fighting, we'll always find that, man. Back to the gladiators, like you said.
Like it was wild times, you know. Like, and it was just, I don't know. Like it's just wild. Like I just love. I don't even know where I even got to this. I lost my whole train of thought. But fucking ADHD. But like, are we still talking about the parable?
I honestly don't.
I mean, we've hit so many tangents. I'd have to rewatch this.
We was talking about time and stuff. Yeah. Other than that, we're just gonna switch over. D8 Superstore, Delta 8. It will go on your P. It's good stuff. We got weed, cartridges, dabs. I'm doing the quick one coin. Shut up. You know, you get a kickback. We get a kickback. I don't know.
You did the opposite way.
Would you go on your P?
Yeah. Delta 8 will test positive because it is still THC. But yeah.
Yeah, but the way he
T8superstore.com.
craves.
It'll show up on. Yeah, it'll be on your P. Bro, I'm so like, I'm so like, I feel like I'm so like today, so like this week, I feel like this whole past few weeks has been like a weird time in the world.
Yeah, they turned CERN back on, the Large Hadron Collider. You see that?
No, but on top of that, like it's like everything's really weird right now. Like movies are kind of weird. Like Fortnite's theme, right? Vibin', right? Tell me you haven't seen that theme everywhere. And other
like
brands.
with the Tree of Life.
Just that vibe, man, like that vibing thing. You know, not the Tree of Lives, but just like the vibe feel.
Vibe now.
Yeah.
Like Summer Black vibe.
And like the Thor movie gives you that vibe feel. It's like a big vibe movie. It's like a vibing thing. It had me really thinking. They had Thor Love and Thunder planned like when Endgame ended. They did the whole little thing, remember? So
With the Natalie Portman?
Yeah, like they had all this planned. So did they know that it was gonna be this season was gonna be the vibing season?
I think it maybe they wait to make the movie receptive to the audience at the time. But when they do those little Easter eggs and like, hey, we're gonna do this, like you said back in the day, like with the like end credit clips and shit like that, I think they've already planned ahead on how the movie's gonna go, but they're smart enough to also be like, hey, how is the public gonna receive this? And then we'll switch, things up in the storyline to do that, but we'll still follow. I mean, you got to think. They have endless comics worth of material that they can put on the silver screen. So I mean, they can always do that, but change little things in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to match the reception of the audience. I think it's just major planning.
Super major, like cabal planning. Like it's weird. Like I'm seeing it everywhere.
It's not cabal, but I mean,
it's super cabal shit, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. First of all, I'm mad pissed at you. I'm mad on the conspiracy shit, and you're not on it. You're being mad logical, and it's fucking annoying. It's like, yo, like,
sometimes I gotta make sure you're not just saying cabal to say cabal.
He's gotta make sure you're not the crazy conspiracy.
Bro, it's not wild, nigga. I see this vibing fucking theme everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Yeah.
But what if they're just playing off of?
Bro, they named the movie Love and Thunder. How great does that vibe with the vibing theme? It's like there's no way they just picked up on it and was like, yo, let's just add this here and it'll make all sense. Nah, bro, that's not a coincidence, man. It'll be a coincidence if we had that fucking show, honestly. But it's not, bro. That's wild. Like, it's like everywhere, bro. Oh my God, I was on American Eagle, bro, and it was like vibe out. Vibe. All this vibe shit. And I'm like,
I think it is also, like, vibe is usually around the summertime, too.
Alright. Sorry.
This wasn't last summer.
30 minutes.
This wasn't the summer before that, Sam. Why is it now? You feel me? What's the thing? Who has the calendar in their fucking room that has the decades and go, right, this decade is going to be the vibe decade, and this decade is going to be that, and then Trap's been trying to get up for a while, so we're going to let Trap come up and drill, and like, who does that? I want to meet him. I want to apply for that job.
Well, I often I equate the people at the top that control this stuff as counterpunchers. You know, like a Floyd Mayweather, where he's like, I have the perfect defense, and if you swing this way and you expose yourself, I'm gonna throw that left cross or that left straight, and I'm gonna hit you in the fucking face. Now, I think that's what they do with like teasers and trailers and all this other shit. Like, you remember when the Sonic trailer came out and everybody fucking hated it and they changed the whole animation of the movie, right? Of the public reception, that they had to change it. I think they gauged the public interest enough to kind of know, like I said, be a counterpuncher, that they're usually on the money somewhat from doing that over time. So when you're talking about everything in different genres, talking about just vibing, you might have something there too, where it's just like, hey, we just want everybody to chill out and kind of just play these games all the time and just have fun.
Yeah, but it's not,
and
but
we're
it's not
gonna
just
have
games,
more
though.
money.
It's like American Eagle has that vibe theme.
Mm-hmm.
Thor, God and Love and Thunder had that vibe theme.
Well, and maybe that's everything. I mean, fuck. If you think about everything that's gone on in reality and especially politically in the past year to 2 years, I mean, a lot of these companies might just want to take a more calmer approach to selling something because it takes them away from the reality.
That shit is really annoying, honestly. Like, it feels, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a game, and we're in the season of vibe, and it's super annoying. Like, I don't want to be like I don't know. I don't know. Like, times
You're not down to vibe, bro.
no, it's like I'm down.
Hard to vibe right now, though.
I'm down to vibe, bro. But it's like I'm not down to vibe when the world's telling me vibe. Why do you want me to vibe? What
Right.
the fuck do you want me to vibe, bro? Oh, because we had a hard 2 years and we deserve this. Shut the fuck up. You did fireworks for 8 months. That was your vibe. Shut up. Stop making excuses. They're doing something. Like, something's up. I don't usually ring the cuckoo bell, you know? But I'm ringing.
Yeah, I'm usually the guy to do that.
I'm ringing the bell. Something's up. 2 + 2 is not adding up to 4 in this equation. That means that there's a variable that we cannot see.
Equals fish.
And
I like that.
If there's a variable that we cannot see, it's because they're not showing us the math. And that means that we're not seeing the whole picture. Why are we not seeing the whole picture? I just want to know. And that's the thing, too. You don't have to tell me. Just tell me why. Show me.
What?
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go.
No,
I was just going to say, with vibes, man, how prevalent was just, hey, man, I like your vibes. That was years ago. It was like 2016, 2017, when people were talking about, hey, man, I really like your vibe. Like, yeah, vibe check. Yeah, exactly, Sam. And it's like just now they're getting on it. That's where I take it into, like, everything's so chaotic in the world right now. I mean, with the Ukraine-Russia thing, with our political sphere in America, I mean, look at South America. You got Venezuela going crazy. Sri Lanka just fucking made their president resign and stormed their fucking building. Like, everything is crazy going on. So if you're going to market your product to be entertainment, whether it's, like we said, vibes like Fortnite, whether it's vibes like the Thor movie, whatever it is, it's usually based in entertainment. It just wants you to chill out and see their product, and you will seek that product as a relief or a release from the real world. I think that's all it is.
So when the Sri Lanka Capital Task Force forms, and the people that were in the capital that stormed the capital all go to prison, I can't wait to see what happens.
Bro, it wasn't even anything like January. There were like 10,000 people, and they were like trying to all swim in the president's swimming
pool. So there
pool.
was actual patriots there, huh? There was more fucking patriots than there are in this fucking country. not belly back motherfuckers that just sit down on TV and go, that doesn't look right. Yeah, you're not even fucking there, stupid. Shut up. The same Fox News that tells you all the bullshit before is now telling you the truth now about January 6th.
It wasn't Fox News. This was like this. You won't see this on Fox News, CNN. Like these videos were taken by people and sent to independent journalists, which was where I saw them. They didn't just storm the Capitol. They were the thing with Sri Lanka too was they had a lot of farmland. 85% of their area was farmland, and they agreed to cut it down to 50% for the government to control it, and it went awry. Like they were like, we agreed to do this. We're not going to agree to do this anymore. And I think that's also kind of what's happening in the backdoor end in our country with Bill Gates owning, almost 300 million acres or whatever it is of farmland, making impossible meat. Like, I think we're going to experience something like that too. Like, food shortages, I mean, it might be a thing, man.
It's like a thing like this. I don't know. I think a food shortage. I think there was this big Kazakhstan. It's a German word for in a nutshell. They're a YouTube channel. They do great videos. And they did this thing about overpopulation and all these things, and they talk about how that's like really a myth. Like there's really no real signs of overpopulation. Like actually over time in world, like in the time of history, there's been countries that have been overpopulated and they just regulate. Like it just happens. Like right now, like and they brought up China. China's the best example. They're like, yeah, China right now, it looks like they have a lot of people, but at the same time, it's gonna regulate. It's just they have a influx now, and then they're gonna have a deflux later, and it's gonna be a thing. And it's just how society works in time, and we've seen that happen. The Babylonians, Alexander's countries, all these things, they flourished. There was 200 years of peace in fucking when Alexander the Great was doing his shit, bro. 200 years. They even had a whole name for it in Rome. You're telling me them niggas
he was a warrior that turned a scholar.
Yeah,
too.
Like, and it's like, bro, like, you're trying to tell me in 200 years these niggas weren't fucking crazy? Telling me that the boomers weren't happening over there? The baby boom didn't happen over there, bro? In 200 years of peace. Where there was literally a town where every day bitches and niggas ran around up and down the street naked. Not for fun, not to make fun of them, because it was cool. It was like a thing. It was like, yeah, I got this Gucci shit. Nah, yeah, look at my dick swing in the fucking wind.
but at the same time, the territories there, like everything was in constant fluctuation as far as control.
Yeah.
Now I think they're trying to install the more globalist ideas and really get in. That's where I think like the food shortages, the just the constant chaos in our country is going to ultimately lead to globalism coming in and saying, hey, let's save the day, and a lot of people are going to agree on it. I don't think they should.
You're either going to have fat people eating real meat or fat people eating fake meat. Like, I'm like the problem isn't a shortage of food because the animals are dying out of nowhere.
That was one farm, right?
Yeah, like the problem is people are fat as fuck. And we have addictive personalities. And we created a convenient like society where I will spend $30 on Uber Eats for a $10 meal because it's convenient to me. And then I get points and I get free meals and I can play the system. I get all the meals I want. Like it's like, and you get obsessed.
But obsessed with convenience, right?
Yeah.
And that's a part of like those I DoorDashed like for like a fucking year and a half because it was like it's so convenient. and I didn't have to go to the grocery store and meal prep and all that other shit. But also, you have taxes on that. You have the fucking tip you have to tip the driver. Before they ever fucking deliver you a meal, you're tipping too. That's crazy. And you're paying, like you said, $30 for a $10 meal or whatever it is. Like, usually, like, if I ever do DoorDash, I try to shop around for the offers. But when I did it, I was still paying probably $5 to $10 more than I should have for a fucking meal. And I think that's part of the agenda as well. Like you said, it's monetizing convenience while also taking more money out of the pockets of everyday Americans. I think that's also another conspiracy.
Bro, it's not even Americans. It's everybody in the world, bro. There's fat people all over the world.
I know. I'm just talking about America
people,
in general. Like,
you know, like we have to, like, you know, like, and it's so crazy. Like, we want to do gun control. We want to take away abortions, but then, like, why are we
divide
not
and conquer?
Why are we not pushing on, you know, people's eating habits? You know, why are we not pushing on? You got to be a certain weight class to be in this job or this job or this job. Why are we not pushing that? If we're going extreme, right? We're taking away abortions, right? We're taking away our rights for our own bodies. Why not just go all out? At least make it healthier for us. So that, you know, along the way, heart attacks does not go on increasing every fucking year of people getting it and dying.
But it's the same reason I can separate it from the abortion. At least the abortion was divisive for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
The food industry, the fast food industry, the fast food industry is the same thing as the drug industry. It's just corporatized.
Yeah.
It's detrimental to every American's health, and it's also selling product. It's moving weight, man. Literally.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, yo, like, there's so much that we can really do, but we're not really doing it. And it's like, it's so upsetting, and it's aggravating almost. Like, it's almost like it gets me so mad. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, yo, like, I can't wait just to keep like, I'm just doing what I'm doing so I could just be at this spot where I could just do all these things, you know, and make this big difference where I could look at Big Pharma in the fucking eye and be like, yo, eat my dick, you know, and then watch them try to kill me and I'm gonna survive, and then I'm gonna fucking slay them down like I'm Ash taking out Team Rocket.
Well, you know what we can do until then is just still, like you brought it up on the podcast when we talked about Roe v. Wade, and I agreed with you at the time. It's like, what are we doing about it? But at the same time, what can we do about it if we're not organizing? What can we do right now is talk about it on a platform like this and get others to maybe open up their mind and eventually see how we're seeing the world as a hypocrisy, and then you get more people into the sphere of questioning the government, questioning the corporatocracies that run the world, and then you get a lot of people on your side, then you can organize. Right now, we got a lot of division. We need to just present facts. And you, at this point, organize a protest that would be effective.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I can. Let's fucking do it.
Okay. Well,
Right.
Give me 10 ladies. I'll be in front of a Planned Parenthood and a super sucker. And we'll get abortions going. I promise you. I promise you. We'll get abortions going.
Yeah, when you said 10 ladies, I was like, where the fuck is he going?
Give me 10 ladies in front of a
No, I
Planned Parenthood.
get what you're saying, though. It's like we're not doing enough uniting, but
yeah, like
we also have a podcast, and we're talking about things. That's going to make a difference as well. And I'm a big one person at a time.
Okay, cool.
person.
Let's challenge us, right? Just me, you, and Sam, right? We all have jobs, right? We all meet with women, right? Let's get 2 women, right? That we, 2 women, and let's get them 10 seconds or whatever. Like, just talking about how do they feel about Roe v. Wade. And we'll mash it up together and we'll put it on the show. And that will just be that for 2 hours. We'll just play that shit. How y'all feel about that?
I kind of can't record in my building.
Oh yeah. Maybe if you could be like, hey, could you send me a video? Like, hey, I have a podcast. We're talking about Roe v. Wade, and if you could send me,
I got 2 people. Yeah, I got you.
if you could send me a video response via text, of how you feel about Roe v. Wade, or if they feel crazy, be like, no, if you could just send me an
A
audio,
faceless recording. Yeah.
yeah, a faceless recording or anyway, like that's fine. Like, then we could put in, faceless recording with your best picture or something, or a tag or whatever. Like, we can do that, and then, or not even like substitute the whole show, but we can do like a big portion of the beginning of the show where it's just that, and we just talk about that, and we give them their space, and if they want to come on, they can come on, and if you can get people to come on for next episode too, that's pretty great. Like, I'm gonna try that. See, to get some women
That are willing to be out at 2 in the morning.
I'm already thinking about some regular customers. I'm like, hey, will you do this for me?
So I'm saying, we got some people. I don't know about you, Sam, but I don't know. Factory people are crazy.
I don't know anybody at my job. I just started.
Oh, that sucks. All right, so gentlemen, are we ready for some Naruto Shinobi Strikers?
Yeah.
I would say so.
All right.
Been ready for like the past hour.
Yeah.